Looks like we got a new friend!
And we're live. Oh, hi you guys, and welcome to the stream. How's everyone doing? We are here with some more anime, JRPG, Ryutama action. Before I hand over to the wonderful hot NPC creator, Jess, I will just go through some things quickly. And there's new things as well, because I was productive. Yay, productive scrap. First of all, social links. If you're not already, get in our Discord. Just get in there. Don't even take a reason, just get in there. Twitter, we accepted lots of viewers for viewer games. If you want to get into a game, my god, that black screen again, every damn week.
Why? Every damn session.
Like, this is the only one it does it for. I don't understand why. Hang on a minute, I'm gonna fix this right now. Let's put it over there, and then
Rah.
Rat.
Production.
It's Rule 20. Somebody get Eric Vulgaris in here.
Someone get. Actually, I think this one might be. But I've worked out a fix now.
Yay!
Ah.
Yeah.
Is he the Roll20 person?
What?
Yeah, Eric
a
works for
Eric.
Rule 20.
Funny person.
Oh,
He's one of them. He's one that we all know.
God,
Yeah.
now I'm having a Margaret Cho joke flashback.
So, Twitter.
Fixed.
Yes,
There
fixed.
are beautiful children.
Yeah, Twitter. I'll get you a game. Send me a DM. I'll get you in a game. We have 3 games a week, 12 spots. We've got about 40 to 50 left. Get in there quick because they're filling up fast. What else we got? We've got YouTube. Probably
Look, I
though.
got a new friend.
Thank you, Ken. What you want to do at the minute is sort of subscribe to me on YouTube, and then immediately turn off your notifications. Because I am catching up so fast. Like last weekend, I did about 40 videos uploaded. So yeah, that's a thing. Sorry, subscribers. Sorry. But hey, go and subscribe anyway. And there'll be an incentive to do that in a moment. We are now full-time. Which means we are streaming every day of the week, and we rely on your support. Looking at the bar just below Anna, demonstrated by my glamorous assistant Anna, below, there we go. You can see we are doing amazingly on our monthly goal. So thank you all very much. We actually went live on the 17th, so we've got until the 17th to make that, and we're actually probably a couple of days behind because I can't math. We're doing great. We're doing great. Other ways you can support us, that's just donations. Other ways you support us include Patreon. We also have merch. And we have sponsors. We have brand new sponsors in the form of Bird in the Storm Publishing. Who I always call Bird vs. Plane. Bird vs. Plane is part of it, but it's Bird in the Storm Publishing. And they do great stuff over there. They mostly run their channels for charity, and they're going to be bringing They're going to be bringing content to the channel in the new year. And they also have great merch. So go and check it out. Also, we are now sponsored by Mage Hand Press. And Mage Hand Press, that is where, if you want to see some of the Mage Hand Press content, you can look at our first game of today at 1 PM EST, which is Dark Matter Run Argo 37, where you can find Blister just fucking things up all day. Go and check it out. They've got a free 30-page review and a pre-order link there. Just go and check it out. It's all great. It's all good stuff. Now, I do indeed have been productive. Who wants rainbow dice? There's a competition live now to go and win some rainbow dice by Dice20 UK. There they are. They look awful in this light, but the picture on the tweet makes them look amazing. And they will look that amazing in real life. So go and get in that competition. Get yourself some rainbow dice. And lastly, today we have a tweet, and every 10 retweets, that's a Wild Magic Surge in this one, right?
Yep.
Yep. Cool.
We just kind of flavor it a little differently.
That's it. That was it. That was it. I knew there was a thing. So yeah, every 10 retweets, we do get Wild Magic Surges at DM's discretion, of course. That's me. So let's go around and introduce everyone. And who better to start with than our wonderful DM, Jess. I've flipped everyone except for myself.
I mean, I make a lot of hot NPCs. What else do you need to know? Bye.
Stream over.
Mic drop.
Boom. My work here is done. No, my work here has just begun. Yeah, I am Jess, Little Cup of Joe on the Twitters and the Twitches, and I am Kuromoto, the Black Ryujin, who is the GM of this, the storyteller of this little affair. Yeah, we'll see what these kids get up to tonight.
I've thrown Kuromoto on screen for you. No.
Yeah.
Dropping the magic mic.
Magic mic. No.
So next around the screen we have me. Hi everyone. I'm playing Akumi. She's fighty, and hungry. And apparently there's some spooky shit going on, but she just wants to punch stuff. So next around the screen we have Ken.
Hi. I play Arashi. You know, he's a little good. He's a little bit of a dick. He hates Ikumi. He loves Ikumi. Good times all around. To Kazumi, or like the villain next.
Sheena,
Yeah.
na 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 na.
Nah.
I am Sheena, and yeah, I'm like the villain on Twitter and Twitch, and I play Nakahara Kazumi, who is a minstrel and a magic user.
And last but absolutely not least,
Never least.
Never.
Hey, it's me, Anna, or Cyborg Beats on Twitch. I'm gonna be playing Etsuko. She makes weapons for people, and she is also hungry. And
they're all hungry. She's also really killer at throwing rocks and killing people with them,
Oh,
as
yeah.
I recall.
But she's not a barbarian.
yeah,
No.
and I'm not a barbarian. Thank you.
Hashtag not a barbarian.
Just
Hashtag-
an angry person who kills people with rocks, but not a barbarian.
She's adorable. How could she be not? I don't know where I was
Look
going
at-
with that. Anyway, look
that
at her. Look at that face.
Yeah, but that's it. Only if there's rocks around, I'll probably kill people. But if not, it's fine.
I mean,
Anyway,
There's-
back to Jess up there.
yes. So, we are continuing directly from where we left off last week. They have some work still to do in the town of Kisaragi. Last time, we are playing Ryutama for the uninitiated. It is a Japanese tabletop role-playing game. It's amazing. It's extremely anime JRPG-ish. Has one of the simplest, most elegant, fast-paced battle systems I've seen in a tabletop RPG. I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Yeah, so if you haven't played it, play it. So last time, our group here arrived in Kisaragi after a bit of a harrowing journey to get there. They ran into a flash flood over a ravine that took out the bridge they were going to cross. They made it. They did make it, but it was a little bit rough getting over there. And when they arrived in Kisaragi to meet with Sumiko, the priestess there, who was the sister of a friend they made in their first town, the mayor, Maki, who I think they've all fallen in love with on some level.
Shotgun.
Yes. Well, they went to meet Sumiko and found that she was investigating some goings on at the palace there, the palace of Lord Aoyama. And turns out there was a ghost that seemed to be haunting the place, which was not actually a surprise to our adventurers here because they had been visited in their dreams by a strange young boy that was explaining a rather creepy ghost story to them. So they learned of the tale of Okiku, a serving woman who was apparently murdered for refusing to become the Lord's mistress. And now she is seeking her revenge, and they need to figure out how in the world to put a stop to that, or just leave or something. But they're stuck there for now, trying to sort things out and trying to get a meal, as they typically do. The usual. They're hungry, and also hungry for justice, I think.
And incredibly thirsty.
And incredibly thirsty. That's it. That's the tagline for this week. They're thirsty, they're hungry, and hungry for justice.
Justice.
I don't know about the
Okay,
justice part.
maybe the hungry and the thirsty, sometimes justice.
Mostly the hungry and the thirsty.
Mostly the hungry and the thirsty.
We'd be super
Only
thirsty.
if one of the two aforementioned are involved.
Indeed. All
Definitely
right.
gonna get some food justice.
I mean, all right, you crazy kids.
Have we eaten anything except for delicious meals so far? Like,
Nope.
No,
I think that's
we're
where
gonna
all
go
your money's
broke.
going.
I'm okay with this.
Listen, if that's how you want to spend your money, that's on you.
I will spend all my money on some goddamn good food. Sorry. Okay, please continue.
That's I have no problem with that.
Little touch of hangry there, man. Little touch of hangry.
You might have problems with that when your weapons start breaking later, but anyway.
He's just upset because Sheena's got brownies.
Fair. Okay. So with our recap out of the way, and you all, after you did also investigate the well that's in the courtyard, and you almost got caught by Lord Aoyama. Juro, the samurai there, was with you, and you all quickly went back to bed like kids almost caught up at night by dad, and went to sleep for the night. So the night is quiet, and somewhere in a darkened, mist-cradled shrine, the boy dressed in funerary kimono sweeps the ancient stony walk in front of the crumbling building. No breeze tickles his long, inky black hair. A red harvest moon peeking through the black silhouettes of bamboo stalks reflects off his own ruby eyes, gleams off the 4 smooth, slender horns jutting from his forehead. He speaks to no one in particular, it seems. No one is there. 1 to 9 she counted the plates, but one was missing still. 1 to 9 she counted the men, yet more there were to kill. What will Okiku-san do, I wonder, if she cannot reach 10? So little when compared with the blood on his hands. 1 to 20,
Wow.
Oh,
I count the bones
all this
unburied,
gold for
forgotten.
me?
1
Thank
to
you,
20
guys.
souls drowning in the well. How many more until it ends? The boy stops sweeping and looks up to the moon, then over his shoulder, eyes locked on you. And again, you awake, the morning after the haunting.
We have a troll donation.
Huh?
What?
What? Do we have
Someone-
to fight a troll?
Someone paid the maximum donation price to food in this area is absurdly, almost comically expensive.
No!
But it already is? Okay. Sure.
But more expensive than what we have.
That's
So like
fine.
more than 30 gold?
It's rations,
fine.
people. Rations.
Ah, wow.
Listen, if one of you has the taste good taste spell, you could solve that easily enough.
Yeah, when that's on the list.
I was so close to actually doing that too. Like, I was so close.
That's
So you're all awake, and it is a pretty somber morning. Of course, as you know, in the night, one of the students was slain by the ghost. Everybody's pretty somber, going about their business. Juro arrives a little while after you've had time to wake up and delivers the unfortunate news that Aoyama has placed the entire palace on lockdown while they attempt to get to the bottom of the mystery. And no one is entering or leaving today. Aoyama, however, has invited the guests, all of you, and Sumiko to dine later that evening with him.
Is this a fancy? Sorry, I need to change my character voice, kind of. Is
No,
this
you can workshop it. We got time.
yeah. Is this a fancy party?
I don't know that it's necessarily a party.
Dinner?
It's simply dinner. Your guests, he's obligated to provide you hospitality.
Okay, hi. Is it how many courses is this gonna be? I mean, like, is it gonna be rice and like curries or
Arashi!
like omoyaki?
Somebody died! Shut up!
And I feel bad, but I'm hungry, dude.
I'm gonna punch him.
Punch me. Wow.
Roll. Non-lethal damage? Yeah, you punch him.
It hurts like a bitch.
God, that hurt like a bitch. My eye, dude. Girl, man. Ugh. You're right. I was being insensitive.
Yes, you were. How? So that means we can't leave the town, right?
Can't
You
leave the
cannot leave
castle.
the palace. No one is allowed in or out. They've closed the gates and barred them.
What about... Hang a minute, just to be clear, this is the guy that was with us last night when we were down in the garden?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is Juro, the
Juro.
samurai.
Mm.
The one you tried to fight. or
Oh,
or
and I'm-
goad.
That you
The
also
one you
tried
tried
to
to goad into fighting.
I'm still trying to,
Yeah.
But anyway.
Yes, and the one that you all tried to set Kazumi up with.
Except he's married.
That's fine.
To his husband.
That's, Just reminded me of a line from another stream which I was so proud to fit in, but I'm not. Yeah. And it was the brothels one, yeah. Anyway.
We're a little slap happy tonight. Bear with us, friends.
Yeah, we're getting into the mood still. What about the well downstairs? The one with the seal broken?
It's guarded for right now, although we ought to talk to Genzo.
Is there any way...
He's the servant who is...
Yes, I remember. Is there any way that we could distract the guards so that we could get a closer look?
Not easily. Not in broad daylight.
Hmm.
I could try to call them away, but they will switch out. You would have but a few minutes at most. And if you're caught... Well, I would recommend you don't.
I'm going to turn to Arashi. If anyone's going to, it should be the fastest of us that understands magic.
You want me to go first, don't you?
First, I want you to go alone. Not in broad daylight, though. Wait till tonight.
Should I skip the food?
It'll be a bit conspicuous if you're missing from dinner.
Are you mad?
He will not appreciate if he's extended an invitation to each of you, which this is a formal one. If you do not show, that is a sign of immense disrespect.
No,
I know. I know that's disrespectful.
But not only is that a sign of immense disrespect, we have like one rule, right? Never skip a meal.
We never skip a meal. We knew. No. All right, I will go alone. I just don't like that idea so much coming from you. But okay. Well, I feel like Kazumi might be able to help though. Like she knows how to she knows some magic. She's with it.
He's also
I'll go with
here.
her. Oh What's good morning, Kazumi? How are you?
Good morning. What are you talking about?
Ikumi is trying to get me to go check out the well at night alone.
As I said, I would not recommend doing so, at least not until we have a chance to speak to Genzo.
Yeah.
Dealing with the well directly is a bit risky at the moment.
What
Dad,
if
no, go ahead.
What if we just brought it up to him that we saw a ghost float towards that side of the castle?
You may run the risk of angering him. He becomes very closed off when anyone mentions any detail about the spirit.
But like, why? Doesn't he want to like get rid of it? Like, I would want to be like fully in the know about what's going on in my own like palace and like not like just dismiss it and turn to rage. I think he's being really stupid not wanting to get more information on this.
Arashi, we've been offered a meal. I'm hoping to fight Joru sometime soon in a respectful way, Joru. Would you please stop dishonoring everyone? You're going to blow this for all of us.
I am trying to speak my mind, okay?
Oh, that's not welcome here.
You are oppressing me, good madam, and I do not appreciate that.
I swear to God.
Before we make any sort of decisions, I think, and she's gonna look at each one of you guys, I think we need to talk.
Shall I leave you to your own for now?
Yes, I'm not trying to keep you out of this or keep you in the dark. I know that you had said when we first met that it's not a good idea to talk about these things within the palace, and
I would recommend you keep your voices down, whatever it is you choose to say.
we will.
If you need me, I shall not be far. You can send one of my students to find me.
Thank
He
you.
he bows deeply, respectfully, and turns and heads out. And you are all alone, but for occasionally servants passing by. But the floors creak, and you can hear the footfalls fairly easily as they approach.
Did you all have the dream last night?
What was your dream about?
The boy telling the story again?
About counting up to 10 for the spirit?
That she couldn't find the 10th?
Right.
Then also something about 1 through 20 bones in the well?
I guess it was the same dream.
I had that dream.
I mean, the first dream before we arrived, there's something about him hiding something. Maybe it's still hidden somewhere in the palace. Maybe that's what can help put her at rest.
Well, do we know exactly what it would be?
You do remember from the dream, and I'll give you this because that was a week ago. In the story, Okiku was a washerwoman, like a kitchen maid, effectively, that the Lord had his eye on. And he had 10 very expensive, borderline sacred plates, and he took the 10th of them and hid it away and tried to blame her. And that was he was trying to convince her to become his mistress, saying that he'd overlook this error, which he could have been within his rights to kill her over, if she would become his mistress instead.
Okay, for some reason I understood it was like a plated plate with food. But okay, that makes more sense.
No, just a dish.
Gotcha. Got it. I'm like, maybe it's just a very delicious plate. Food.
Like it's like the good china that no one ever eats off of.
It's like the holy china.
Yeah, exactly.
Fair enough.
It's if we find that plate, maybe this stops.
I mean,
But I can't imagine.
Can't imagine what?
I can't imagine he's going to keep it somewhere that we would easily find it, or that it would be easily found by anyone.
Well, we are 1, 2, 3, 4 of us. What if we ask him that we will accept his invitation if he provides his finest china? Plates.
Isn't that a little demanding?
considering we're not, unless we want to fight all of the guards. Pointed look at Ikumi.
I mean,
We're
I'm
not going
keen.
to get-
No
we're
one
not
can beat
going
me.
to get out of here
No
easily.
one can beat you. I think like we are the warriors of 900 years ago. We deserve like the good plates.
I think if we bring that up, he's going to throw us out for being crazy.
At least we'd be out of the castle.
And more innocent people will die.
Thank you very much to Grant Ellis, who donates 5 nat 20s for Jess. And still Akumi says confidently, I can take everyone!
Oh,
The narrator. She could not take everyone.
and that was the day Ikumi died.
We're not there yet. Hold.
I'd like to say Akumi made it out okay.
Like to say a lot of things, but
頑張って、いくみちゃん。
Come in!
So, as you're having this discussion, after a while, one of the servants comes back into the room and looks to each of you and checks to see if you want breakfast, if there's anything they can assist you with. And breakfast is provided.
Damn it.
And you have a little more time. By and by, Judo eventually comes back around the middle of the day to see how all of you are doing. Well, have you had any thoughts on the matter that you're willing to share, that is?
are there a set of dishes that are incomplete in the palace?
Dishes? I would have to ask one of the kitchen maids.
This
Confess I
would,
don't go in there.
I don't think so. This would be something that's handled regularly by kitchen maid.
It would more likely be like some sort of treasured items that wouldn't be just stored in a kitchen area. More of like a treasured item.
I would imagine there are several heirlooms here that have been in place for ages, but they're generally kept under lock and key. Why? What has this to do with the ghost?
Well, okay, so like we had this dream
Two dreams.
about 2 dreams now so far about the ghost
Okiku.
spirit Okiku. Sorry, I'm still waking up. My mind is
Names are hard.
More
named
tea.
hard.
More tea.
About plates of expensive plates and servitude and breaking and bones and 20 bones and wells and stuff like that. If that means anything to you.
He just looks at you a bit confused and a bit worried, and just kind of shakes his head. I am afraid it means nothing to me. Sounds like mad rambling, with all due respect.
Well,
I understand last night must have been difficult, but perhaps it was just a dream.
I don't think that dead person is just a dream, though.
The
No,
first
the
one.
spirit is not. We've all seen it. In any case, I have secured a little bit of time with Genzo, if you would like to speak with him.
Yes.
Your dreams may have more meaning to him than they do to me.
I'll let someone else explain it next time too, so I don't sound as mad and rambling.
Come with me, please.
Thank you, Jiro.
Thank you.
He turns and heads out. He leads you down to a room. You go down several floors until you're at a room one level below the ground floor of the palace. And there you see, after Juro has shut the doors, the only other person in the room besides all of you is an elderly man in plain garb, his head wrapped in a patterned green scarf. And he's sitting there preparing tea, a cup for everyone. He has a kindly cast to his wrinkled, weather-tanned face. But there's kind of a sadness, a resignation that sort of creeps through his tone and movements that seems to be long settled, a part of him. He looks like he may be around the same age as Lord Aoyama, into his 70s, but he's much more weary and weathered and not strong looking. He looks much more his age. And he sets out the tea for all of you. So, you come to speak about Okiku, then? This is what Juro tells me.
We have.
I see.
We want to help find some way to stop this from happening again.
And we don't have much time.
Indeed. He sets the tea out in front of each of you and gestures. Please, make yourselves comfortable and drink. This will be a long story.
Thank you, OG-san.
I grab it and start sipping.
It's very well made green tea. It's light, flavorful. He's clearly practiced at this for many, many, many years.
We have another donation. Etsuko feels like something is watching her. Even though she can't see anything, she definitely feels a presence.
Awesome.
Ooh.
Well, I don't need to dress that up. Congratulations, Etsuko. It's spooky down here.
You now have conditioned paranoid.
Yeah, as soon as I take a sip from that, my eyes just widen like...
Yeah, actually, you know what? That reminds me, something we didn't do yet today. Everybody roll your condition checks, please.
Oh, I love this part of this game.
Do you, though?
Taking the stream boss, Tweeter of Vecna donates his nat 1 to you, Jess, and requests something good for Kazumi.
Okay.
Maybe that something
Thank
good
you.
could be a hunky man with a husband.
Oh, boy.
No,
Are you all asking me to kill Peter's husband?
No. But maybe somebody else just as cute will come along and give you a
Listen. Ooh, okay, nice.
I was gonna ask, Jess, the food we had last night was that delicious? Do we get the +1 to condition check?
Yep.
oh, can I?
No,
add
you
that
can't
plus-
re-roll. We're just adding that.
Yeah, can I add that +1?
Uh-huh.
Sweet.
All right, wow. Okay. And Ikumi?
I'm coming.
So we want something good to happen to Kazumi. I have all these dice I need to use.
What was the special modifier? +1.
+1.
And Etsuko is apparently haunted.
Hey, we all didn't do bad on our condition
Nice.
check.
Nice. All right. Yeah, y'all did really good. Kazumi, you did amazing, so you get to like boost a stat of your choice.
Sweet.
What's this good feeling you've got? Just
Oh,
feeling healthy?
Yeah, just that. Great. I didn't get murdered last night. Feeling, just She kind of feels like, after the dream she had, she kind of feels like she's putting things together that maybe they can find some way to help end this.
So she's devoted to finding an answer.
Yes.
Nice. Yeah, everybody did pretty good. I think looks like Kazumi's the only one who got high enough to bump a stat, but nice condition checks. While we're at it, Etsuko, I need you to roll spirit for me. We're gonna do a little fear check because you're dealing with something spoopy.
Spoopy.
Oh no.
You are fine.
I know, but Ikumi can't do spirit checks.
Well, good thing they didn't stick the spirit on you.
Hint, 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 tweeter.
Oh God. That. Anyway. So you do not take any status effect, Etsuko, but you definitely feel it's that same eerie, haunting sensation you get anytime in the dream, toward the end of the dream, when this boy who doesn't seem aware of your presence ever until the very end, when you like feel like you're locking eyes with him, it's that same feeling of like being noticed, but you can't see by whom, and it's a little unsettling.
Okay. Yeah, she definitely starts shaking a little bit. And like she just sets her tea down and tries her best to act like nothing's wrong. But definitely kind of like her leg is fidgety and just kind of looking around.
So Etsuko looks a little out of sorts, but is clearly trying to keep it under wraps. So, as you all sit there drinking your tea, Genzo explains over time. He tells a story to you that is fairly similar to the one you had the first time in your dream, about the young woman Okiku, who was very beautiful, caught the attention of the Lord. This was some 40 odd years ago. And he tried many times to get her attention, and she refused him each and every time. And eventually he resorted to trickery, and she still wouldn't relent. She still wouldn't agree to be his mistress. And then at last, he reacted in rage. And Genzo, who was only a servant, but a long trusted household servant, was charged with ensuring that her body would not be found. And so it was put down the well a long time ago and sealed up. And as he sips his tea, sadly, she was the last one, but not the first.
Let me guess. There were 20 of them.
I do not have a number, but there were many over the years. He would quickly tire of those women whose attentions he sought, and then he would deal with them as quickly as he could.
And none of the others have come back like this.
No, only Okiku-san. And only then, after the Shimanawa on the well was broken.
What if it was fixed?
Also, why do you have a Shimunawa well in this castle?
We haven't used that well for water in ages.
I'm gonna lean over and whisper in Arashi's ear.
If you wanted to hide bodies somewhere, wouldn't you want to make sure it was somewhat protected too?
I mean, yeah, of course, but like, I thought only shrines had those.
Exactly.
Okay, fine.
It is not a secret I cared to keep, but after long enough, you have little choice. I expect one day she will take Lord Aoyama with her. But
We
I do
think
not know how many more she will kill before that happens.
Oh, we think it might be tonight.
Why do you say that?
Well, she's been killing people every night for 9 days, one per level, and the next one is level 10, right?
Yes.
So you see where I'm going with this.
I do, however. Lord Aoyama is not the 10th master.
Who is
And
it?
he looks up, and behind you, standing in the doorway, where he's been keeping his vigil, is Juro. He looks a little pale, but otherwise quite stoic. Juro-san.
This
There
whole
has to be some way of laying her to rest.
time, like Ikumi's been like the adding gif, like with the equations going everywhere.
Common investors.
And when she realizes that it's Juro's night tonight, she's going to like walk up to him, and actually no, before she does, she's like, would you mind if I went to speak to Juro for a moment?
By all means, please go.
And I'll sort of rush over to Juro.
Yeah, Juro's just a few feet away. He's just been standing in front of the door, so nobody else will come in.
Oh, okay. Juro-san,
Yes?
tonight is your night.
If the pattern holds, then yes.
Do you really wish to stay here? Shouldn't you be home with your husband or something, trying to escape?
I would dearly love to be, but if I were to leave, then Lord Aoyama would hunt me down and would have him slain first.
Do you want to wait until the night?
I think we need to solve this, but I do not know how. Although, Genzo-san, thank you. That information is most enlightening.
Juro-san, if we have not discovered how to set this presence to rest by the night, I can help you pass. Steal the victory from the spirit.
You're really just itching for a fight, aren't you?
Am I that see-through?
Yes. But I did promise you a fight. So. Let us try to solve this before that happens, I think.
At least now we know we have a time limit.
Indeed. If there's no more that you would ask Genzo-san, I think we should leave him be.
Genzo-san,
Yes.
are there a set of plates that are kept separate from everything else? A set that may be missing one.
Yes, there are. The the sacred plates that were gifted by the shrine 100 years ago. They numbered 10. There have been 9 since before Okiku's passing. Lord Aoyama swears it was she that took it, but I expect it lies somewhere below the well. There is an underground. That well has been dry for years.
Would we search the well? Is it dry enough for us to like go down there and explore?
That would require getting in.
I understand you hold the key.
I do. You will need a rope.
Could manage that.
Get a rope.
To go down the well, it's many, many feet down. Unless you expect to land without breaking your ankles.
We can
How-
manage.
How wide is the well?
It's probably, from what you could see when you peeked over very briefly, it's probably about 6 feet around. Like,
That's too far.
yeah, you probably wouldn't be like crab walking down it.
No, not alone. I'm just-
We could do the back-to-back thing and just
Oh my
shimmy our way down.
Oh my
Let's
god.
keep it.
There
You
is
guys,
4 of us.
the difficulty rating on that would be
So high.
unrecommended.
Why
So
do you
there's
tempt us
chance.
with these words?
So there's a chance we could do it.
Not
So-
even with nat 20s, I don't think. No.
So close. For a second then, I'm gonna have to make a broke the DM command at some point. Like, so close. So close.
Oh, they were breaking Katie so hard.
Oh. But yeah, from what you know of the well, you are probably going to need to procure a rope or something that will allow you to climb down.
Can we just rip up our bed sheets?
You don't have bed sheets. You have futon.
Yeah, let's not destroy this guy's property, even though he's a dick.
He's a horrible person and he needs vengeance.
We can deal with that. Once I beat Juro tonight, I'm sure I can extend the challenge to him, and then we can kill him, and then move on.
Okay.
Or we
I
could
mean,
ask.
what? Wait, no. Why did I just agree to that? No, that's a horrible idea, Akumi.
Or we could ask Juro if there's a rope that we could use for this purpose.
Do have supplies here. I could manage to procure something without anybody noticing, I think.
If
You'll
you
have to
can.
be careful about it.
Yes.
And you do have dinner to attend.
Well, shall we?
Yes. Let's.
I shall see to the rope and meet you after the meal. If Lord Aoyama asks, Ikumi-san, we will be meeting to have our sparring match.
So, Ikumi, are you missing dinner for the sparring match?
No. Once we finish dinner, then we go spar. Never
I wanna
spar
watch
on an
you
empty stomach.
lose. I don't think you're gonna win. Honestly, I put 5 gold down that you're not gonna win.
Ah! No, tweet Rebecca, no! There's another donation.
Oh no!
When night rolls around, Ikumi will feel someone grab her. When she looks, she will see imprinted in her clothes on her skin where the hand is applying pressure, but the hand itself will be unseen.
Okay.
That's creepy.
Thanks for upping the spook factor.
Sweet.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Player knowledge, not character knowledge. Player knowledge, not character knowledge.
All right. So, yeah. Ooh, that's creepy. Okay.
I'm not going to lose, Arashi.
I think that you are going to lose horribly. I don't think you can beat a level 10 fighter. He's the level 10. You're like 4 at most.
900 years ago, I beat every level 10 Dan dojo person. I don't know what all their formal crap is, but
That was like 900 years ago. I think you're still a little bit rusty. You had to use gongs and fountains to do your dirty work.
I used gongs and fountains because that's fun. Did you not see the way I drowned that guy?
I mean, I was focusing on my magic, so like, sorry.
as you all are exiting the chamber and having this conversation, you get some funny looks from the servants, but for the most part, people are just sort of letting you pass. And you get guided into a chamber, the dining hall, which you actually met Lord Aoyama previously in this room, and there are several of the other masters are there as well. Just his array of samurai, and several others, and servants are going about and providing the food, and there's places set for you. And Lord Aoyama, of course, sits at the head of the room, slightly elevated from the rest and apart from the rest. And he, welcome. Please sit. The food is there for you. I understand you're quite hungry. My apologies for last night. I've been a bit out of sorts.
Thank you for this lovely meal. We are all very grateful. And I look at everybody, and then I see, yep, all right. Everybody nods, so I don't have to, like, nudge anybody.
So, most of the other samurai there don't really pay you any mind. Juro takes a spot that is near each of you and has his meal as well. And in general, it's still a fairly somber mood because, of course, everybody's sort of, it's unspoken, but everyone is definitely expecting something will happen tonight. The food is delicious. It's quite wonderful. You are given your fill and more of that and fine sake.
Thank you very much, A. Kelly, who decides that Scrat needs a little love and gives me a nat 20.
Aww.
So, with the meal almost done, I would like each of you to roll a strength and spirit check for me, please. And in general, the conversation is fairly innocuous, unless you had questions you were going to ask Lord Aoyama.
Strength and spirit being like drinking?
Yeah, basically.
As a 15-year-old.
Dang, critical success.
But only 8.
You pick my two weakest skills. That's fine. That's fine.
Okay. Well, friends. The food was amazing. The booze was amazing. You're very tired. Very tired. And before you know it, you are out. Clean out on the table. Zonked.
I knew I should have looked at each of you and gone, no, no.
So, a little while later, you wake up, and everybody take the muddled at 5. Apply that status effect to yourselves if you would.
How do we do that again?
If you go onto your character sheet,
Under stats.
under stats, there are conditions and you can check one. Muddled will lower your int die by 1, I believe.
Yeah.
Okay.
5.
And 5, yeah.
God.
Mhm.
Okay, I see. I see what's happening here.
So yeah, you all wake up with a pounding headache that is above and beyond a mere hangover. It's readily apparent you were probably drugged. And you're in a cell. And your weapons are gone.
Huh.
Did I get any sort of anything for the critical success through this?
I'll say you are able to shake off the muddled status effect with that. So you come back out of it better than everybody else. But yeah, you didn't succeed at resisting the initial effect.
I'll take that happily, thank you.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, you are all in a very small cell that appears to be underground. The walls around you are stone other than the bars in front of one side. And there are several other cells of its kind and a stairway leading up. And you are quite alone down here.
I'm assuming somebody told him what we were up to.
We didn't really keep it that quiet.
Well, you're pretty loud, Ikumi.
You what the?
You're both very loud right now.
I am barely
Stop
talking
yelling.
at a whisper.
I flick Arashi's head.
Ow! You just made my head vibrate.
Eh?
Okay.
That sake was
so
awful.
I get up from, I'm assuming the floor,
Mm-hmm.
and I start to look around in this cell. Does anything stand out to me?
It's pretty empty. It doesn't look like it's really seen much use over the years, or much in the way of cleaning. It's pretty filthy in here, but filthy in the way of neglect, not filthy as in it's been used and nasty. So you get a sense they probably haven't had prisoners for quite a while. But other than that, nothing seems to stand out. You could search if you wanted to do like a perception check.
Yeah. Right. 7.
Looking around, pretty much what you've already noticed. It just looks like a cell that they've probably had here for a long time. There doesn't appear to be any loose stones or weak spots or anything you could exploit, really.
Could I go and have a close look at the lock on the door?
Mm-hmm.
Would that be perception again?
Yeah. So with a 9, looking at the lock, it's newer than the rest of the door, so you get a sense that they probably added that recently. Unfortunately, since your knowledge ended 900 years ago, you are not familiar with this particular type of lock.
There's no columns or rotating bits? I don't get it.
Why would he do this? I mean, Doesn't he want this to stop?
What if he summoned? No.
He's a demon.
We need to get out of here.
You think he's a demon?
I think he's a demon. Why else would he allow this to happen? He's a yokai for sure.
He could just be a very horrible human being.
I mean, he's letting his own people die in here for his own selfish gains. For what?
He murdered 20 women because he tired of them.
That doesn't seem like normal human behavior.
It doesn't matter.
We
Well,
should...
while we're discussing this, can Akumi just like kick the door like really hard? Like
Yeah. Do strength.
Oh.
Okay, you know what? I'll give you strength dex.
Thank you.
We'll call it hard exercise.
does backflip to kick open door.
I mean, go extra or go home. What can I say?
Yeah, I spring off of something and kick it as hard as I can.
Yeah, you kind of you back up as far as you can in the cell, which is not a lot of room, but you try to get a bit of a push and kick at the door, and a huge crash and rattle sounds, and it doesn't really budge, but you definitely made a lot of noise.
Good job, Akumi. You're doing great.
This is definitely that part in the JRPG where you get jailed and you walk around like 5 times and check everything.
Yeah, no, I've picked up the thing and I've moved it.
until something happens.
Reload. I've missed something. In that case, can I look for like the section of floor that's slightly different color to the rest? Like,
Sure.
Can I look for like any puzzle pieces that I have to put in place that will unlock the door magically on the inside?
Yeah, and conveniently on the opposite end of this room, there's a treasure box that probably has all your stuff in it. No,
Yes,
not
there's
really.
our treasure box.
Not really.
Is there something equivalent to a perception check in Ryutama?
Yeah, there's a
they-
perception check.
Ah, hey, I want to do a perception check.
What are you trying to perceive?
I'm trying to perceive another way out. If there is like a broken, like a broken kind of part of the bar that we can like kind of jimmy
Like
open, or
a weak point of some
a
kind?
I'm looking for all the weak points in the actual door, and then I'll tell Akumi where to go flip and kick.
Okay, so you're looking specifically at the door, because Etsuko kind of did a cursory look around the cell.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the door first, I think,
Okay.
with an 8.
Okay. When she kicked it, you did notice a little bit of dust and rubble kind of falling from the corner hinges. It looks reasonably weak, but it would probably take several tries. It's not loose enough that one more kick is gonna do it.
What if I freeze it first with like my ice cubes?
You'd probably be able to get like one hinge at a time.
That would be a lot of
Freeze it,
wasted
then
money.
Hit
That
it
would
with
be
shooting star.
Oh, I could do shooting star. Ooh, hold
I
on.
have a feeling there's something we're missing.
There might be, because this is a JRPG anime game, not like a curse.
I love that you're trying to D&D your way out of this, to be honest.
Okay, so
Cute.
what I missed is Grat hit the door and it.
Yeah, Ikumi kicked the door, which really didn't do anything other than make a shit ton of noise.
Okay.
Truth. Yeah.
Can I do another?
I would say at this point, perception, you guys have searched the cell enough that you've seen all there is to see.
Okay.
But as you're kind of fumbling around and just trying to sort out what you can do, looking around outside the cell, you hear footsteps coming down, which might not be that much of a surprise given Ikumi just made a ton of noise.
Jeez,
Yeah.
Ikumi.
It's okay. Just get him close to the pass.
Ooh,
Yeah,
if we
maybe
get him
this
close
work
to the
out.
door, we
I don't
can
even
take...
know. We don't even know who it is yet.
It's always a
It's-
bad guy first. It's always someone to lord it over us and be like, haha, we got you, we foiled your plans, kind of thing. I know this. I was that person once or twice.
And it's fairly dark in here. There's really only the one sconce off on the far end of the room, so it's the person who's coming down is in shadow even as they're entering the doorway. And in this dim light, one samurai looks very much like another. They all wear their top knot and their hakama, and it's hard to tell them apart. But as he draws a little bit closer, you realize it's Juro with a rope tucked neatly under his arm.
Hey, Juro, are you here to spring us out or laugh at us?
Why would I laugh at you?
I don't know. Usually people come down here to laugh at us and be like, hey,
we don't have time for that.
Okay, sorry.
Arashi, would you shut up?
You know what?
You made quite a bit of noise, which is understandable, but we need to get you out of here. And he reaches into his sleeve after a moment and produces the keys and... Come, follow me. Be quiet.
Oh, so you put that in...
Be quiet.
Are you suddenly interested in locksmithing?
No,
Can
I
we
was just
save it.
interested.
Let's save
also-
it for another time.
At some point, I should inform you that we've hit 10 retweets in our Dual Wild Magic search.
Ooh, all right.
Fantastic.
Can somebody roll that? Because I definitely never remember to pull that up.
Yeah, sure, but who would you like to roll it, first of all?
Oh, well, let's see. Who hasn't had anything tonight? Etsuko's been creeped out. Ikumi's being grabby handed by a ghost. Ikumi's got something good. Let's let Kent roll it and see what happens.
The Wild
I
Magic
would-
Surge is now exactly 500.
Last time I did a roll for something like this, I got a deck of many things, by the way.
Well, those don't exist in Ryutama, so don't worry too much.
Nope, you did it wrong.
No.
No.
Yeah, no, I did do it wrong. Sorry. Roll D500. There we go. 335.
What does Arashi get?
I will DM that to you.
Excellent. Oh no. Okay.
Is it bad?
Oh
Excellent.
man.
I mean, it might suck a little.
It might suck a little. Oh god.
It would suck worse if he got 336.
Wait, do you know
Oh.
what they all are?
It's posted in the Discord.
Oh. Where?
I'll show you later.
Okay, great. Sounds awesome.
Oh goodness. Goodness. Okay. You don't have your weapon yet, so this is fine. Anyway. I'm just gonna let you sweat about that for a while.
Am I getting a sentient talking sword? That would be
No.
amazing. Yeah. I
No.
figured
No.
No.
I'm not role playing that. No. So, Judo hurries you all up the stairs and quickly and quietly sneaks you down a different pathway in this basement level, effectively, and gets you through those doors. And you are now soundly in a series of underground tunnels.
Like the ones we saw earlier when we snuck down to see the well?
Maybe?
We gonna die, y'all.
I agree.
And there at the front of these doors is Sumiko, and she has all of your weaponry with her and is handing them out to each of you.
As soon as I see my great axe, I'm gonna run over to it like, oh, nope.
Is that what you do?
It's canon. Let's go. Barks
Such
with
jump
delight.
scares.
Barks that delight with.
It's going so happy to see her axe.
Oh, it's okay, Anna. I know that life. I have little dogs.
Somebody else go.
All right. So I see both my blades, Hisumi and I
You
see both
named
my
your
blades.
swords.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Hisame and Surara.
Excellent.
Yes, my light blade and my other katana. My Tonto and katana. There we go. That's what they are.
Yep, yep.
And I grab them and I put them both behind my back, just in my sheaths. And that's...
They feel a little warm,
Oh no.
like super warm,
Oh no. How warm?
like
Okay.
heated metal kind of warm.
So my back is now burning. I fling them off.
Not burning, but it felt hotter than you expected. When you take one off and pull it from the sheath, there's kind of a red-orange glow on the blade,
Okay.
and it sort of fades in after a moment.
Well, this is new. I'm gonna sheath it again. Is it still warm to my touch?
It's warm, but it doesn't seem to burn anymore. It was just that initial touch felt unusually hot, but still kind of glows a little when you pull it out.
All right, I can work with this. I mean, I'm an ice user, but cool. Put it back on my back, and I'll just save that for later.
Somebody take the power away from Tweeter and Vecna. God.
I don't know how. I live in fear.
What do we do?
I just want to let all you guys know that my swords are a little hot right now. And it's unusual because I like things cold.
That's weird.
That is weird. I think it's possessed by Okio's spirit now.
Sumiko kind of looks uncertainly. I don't imagine that's the case, but they appeared to have been sealed somehow, so I removed the curse that I found on them, and that is what has happened.
You
Do you know who?
unsealed my swords?
Yes. I assumed it was something that Lord Aoyama had done when he confiscated your weapons.
No, those have been sealed for 900 years.
Oh.
I don't know what to expect now. But thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate all the good work that you have done to my beautiful swords.
Yes, of
And
course.
I do a little bow dab because that is culturally appropriate in my hometown.
She's a little confused by that gesture, but
It's fine. It happens.
So only
Um,
his weapons are warm?
mhm.
That's his
That was
wild
his-
magic
That was
surge.
his wild magic surge. It was heated metal.
Heated weapon.
Heated weapon.
Okay.
As
So
long as they're not talking, I'm fine.
stop saying that.
Quit tempting fate.
Do you not understand the power of the Ryu? We must beware the Ryu, Vecna.
In Vecna, we believe.
Okay, this is fine.
Everything's fine.
This is fine.
Hide.
So to catch you up, Scrat, Judo brought you all down to a series of underground tunnels where Sumiko was waiting there and had your weapons that she gave back to all of you. So now you are all in the underground tunnels below the palace, which seems to jive with the things Genzel was telling you. You may be able to get to the well from here, but you need to navigate in the dark a bit.
Ooh, navigate in the dark. Oh wait, I'm not.
I'm ready. Okay.
So, Juro has a small lantern that he brought along with him, but other than that, you guys don't have a lot of light in here. It's pretty straightforward. It's really just the one tunnel. It branches a couple of times. Let's go ahead and do a little travel check.
Oh boy.
Are we all doing one?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, come on.
Wow, all this gold is for me?
Oh god.
Thank you, you guys.
It happened, guys.
Nah.
It happened.
No, did it really? It's
What
just gonna have
happened?
to make sentient sword talk.
Oh no.
That sword's getting lost in that well. That
Ken-
sword ain't making it out this session.
Kent now
Oh,
has
okay.
a talking sentient swords that have a very hot personality.
Oh my god.
Okay. That's easy. I can do that.
Oh, Jess, do you want the names of the swords, by the way?
Hisame and Suara?
Yeah, Suara and Hisume. Yeah.
I know Japanese words.
Okay. I try to know Japanese words. It's not very good all the time.
Yes. Suara is icicle, isn't it?
It is. Yeah,
Yeah.
or something like that. I thought it was really cute. like a short-
Irony.
And Hisame.
No, they're usually
Excellent.
made of steel, not iron.
Oh god.
Boo! Boo!
Keep
Yes,
booing.
it's-
Next week we'll have
Swords,
Arashi
plural.
is now being played by
Excellent.
no more Kent.
Oh
Two
my
of
God.
them. This is fun.
Oh my god, swords plural.
I can do this.
I'm so excited. You have no idea.
All right, we will get to that. Perhaps not in
Cool.
this session, but we will get to it. It will happen. Thank you for the donations.
Going mad today, guys. Thank you
Thank you
so
for my
much.
talking swords. I am so happy. This is anime as fuck now. Sorry for Eastern language, but this is anime AF.
All right, y'all, let's go. Let's go.
Yep. So you're traveling through the dark. Fortunately, this is not particularly difficult terrain because it's just a tunnel. You
would
all
hope
succeeded on your travel checks.
Good.
How are you faring? How's everyone feeling going through this? What are your plans?
I feel creeped out. Still.
Ah, yes. Yes,
Mhm.
you still feel like there are eyes on you, and now that you're in the dark, it's spooky. And Ikumi,
Hmm.
as you're walking along, what's the marching order, everybody? Don't get freaked out. This isn't D&D. It doesn't matter.
I think I would be second. I think I would be second because I feel like Akumi would be first.
Okay.
She is the leader.
It's true.
Yeah, she is the
Then I'll
leader.
go
and-
third.
I'd be right up there with Juro.
Okay.
Yeah, and
Oh,
I
oh.
would be there trying to be cool with the.
Are you kind of trying to shoulder in between Ikumi and Judo?
Yeah, it's like, hey. So, what's up?
Well, I love this. Yeah, okay, so you're kind of trying to just edge in every now and then while these two lead the way. And then Sumiko is probably back near you, Kazumi and Etsuko, as you all walk through. Ikumi, you feel a hand grasp your shoulder abruptly.
Arashi, get off.
I'm not. No, that's not me. That's not me.
It's not Arashi.
Stop, kid.
I'm on your other side. Look to your other side.
And what do I see?
The imprint of the hand on your shoulder. I
Yeah,
think
you
that's what it was.
See a hand imprint just gently into the fabric of your kimono. And when you brush it, it vanishes.
Do I notice this at all?
Yeah.
Oh my god. No, I knew it. Something's watching. Oh my god, we're all gonna die. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? It's gonna come out and it's gonna
Talking
kill
about?
us. And it's looking at me. It's been looking at me this
Etsuko,
whole
calm
time.
down. Etsuko, you're just a little spooked. There's nothing here.
There's something. I'm pretty sure there's something.
Except for the ghost that's killing people, but like other than that, there's nothing here.
No, I can feel it. It's watching me. It's watching us. It's
Etsuko, as you walk, you feel your foot crunch on something, and it sounds like glass breaking.
what was that? And I look down. Is it still dark?
It's pretty dark, but Juro comes over pretty quickly, having heard that strange sound. Etsuko-san, are you all right? What happened?
There was a ghost, and I stepped on something. I am scared to look.
What's
He
that?
lowers the lantern if anybody wants to look.
Yes.
I like peek
I wanna
down,
look.
not wanting to, but
You see what looks to be the remains of a broken plate with the kanji for the number 10 painted in red on it.
Now I know where the plate went.
Wow, Etsuko, you just broke the plate.
No, it was
What?
already broken. It's been shattered into more pieces. This was just the one
Oh.
that she stepped on.
Etsuko, I thought you were just gonna get cursed right there. I'm so sorry for. I'm sorry. It's already broken, right, Juro? Already broken?
Yes.
Whew! You dodged a bullet there, Etsuko.
You don't know what bullets are.
You dodged an arrow there, Etsuko.
I still feel like something's watching me, and I don't like this.
Sumiko comes in and starts to gather up the plate in a cloth that she pulls from her kimono. Probably blessed and sacred to like keep it safe. This is not good. So it's true then. Juro told me the story that you all heard from Genso. What you dreamed. Is it true then that Lord Aoyama is responsible for all of this?
So we have been led to believe.
Seems like he's a horrible person, and you should really leave his service immediately.
This is true, then the rest of it has to be true too.
Juro he lifts the lantern up. And there are probably bodies down here we need to find
Thank you, you
and
guys.
bring to their rest.
Bodies.
You know, I'm not even gonna read this one out. I'm just gonna whisper it to you.
Okay.
God.
Such power.
Such secrets.
Much secret.
wow.
Much secret. Such power. Wow.
Very wow.
Also much spoop.
All the spoops.
Listen, it's the month for it.
Yes, it is.
Okay. Okay. God damn, y'all. All right. Well, keep walking, friends.
God.
No.
Oh no.
Yeah, we're gonna like walk on bones or something.
We're gonna walk into like some demon infested like something or other.
Stop
Alright.
giving them ideas!
You guys! Oh my god!
I mean, we might just
Nope, I
suddenly
do
transport
ourselves.
ourselves into the Hidden Leaf Village and
Can-
become Naruto. Just
Can,
that's an idea.
I'm just gonna mute him.
Yep.
You gotta time him out now.
Man.
Oh. Was that from our
Of course it was.
good friend,
Of course.
the mighty Ryu Vekuna?
Yeah. The mighty Ryu Vecna.
Oh man.
Okay.
God, he already has a list.
Oh Jesus. Okay. Well, save some for the next episode. You might want to.
All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's keep walking.
So you're all proceeding through. Definitely doesn't appear that there have been any people through this tunnel in ages, decades. And you do know, based on what you heard from Genzo and the story, it was probably about 40 years ago that Okiku was slain and put to rest here. Let's go. You cannot shake that feeling of eyes on you. It's unsettling, but you don't get a sense of any kind of malice. You do hear the fluttering of wings, smallish, like a raven, which you might remember seeing on your journey out on the road.
Hmm.
Nobody else hears the fluttering, though.
Would it? And then I look around. Do you guys hear that?
Like a one-handed
We hear
man
that?
playing the piano.
No. It's more like wings fluttering.
Light
would it- what
flapping on the
would it-
wind. Like I hear some light flapping.
You don't hear anything. You just hear your footsteps.
Oh. I hear nothing but my footsteps.
Sorry, Itsuko, I don't hear anything.
It's. I'm just probably really scared. It's probably nothing.
I'll go and give Etsuko a quick hug.
Thanks.
I'm leader, I have to look after my peeps.
Just ghosts and stuff scare me, but big monsters don't, which is weird.
Etsuko, do you want to hold hands while walking down this scary hallway?
Arashi, don't be a creep.
I'm. She's like an older sister to me. That's not creepy, Ikumi.
That's okay. I'm just gonna shake it off.
Sumiko
it's fine.
gestures and just kind of takes you by the shoulder. It is all right.
I blush.
Stay beside me.
Okay.
Be safe. So, you continue onward. Occasionally, you feel as though maybe you've stepped on something, but when you look and you feel the scrape of your sandals on the floor of the cavern, it's just rubble and dirt. And the cavern starts to get a little narrower, a little lower. Kazumi, as you are walking, you feel hands reaching out. Something brushes your ankles and seizes it, and then another, and hands are reaching out from the cavern wall, grasping for you. And when you look, they are dripping in blood. I would like you to make a fear check, so roll spirit for me, please.
Oh, yes. Nope.
Okay. Take shock 6. How does Kazumi react to this?
Screaming. Lots of screaming. Despite
Okay.
her own head hurting.
Yep. And everybody else, you just see Kazumi freak out.
We don't see the hands, right?
Nope. She just starts shrieking.
What is it?
Kazumi-san, are you all right?
They're covered in blood. Don't you see them?
I rush forward and obviously grip Kazumi's shoulders.
Yeah.
Are you okay, Kazumi-san? Kazumi-san?
Judo has set the lantern down and has got his sword out and is looking.
I'm like poised and ready to do a shooting star. Just where should I aim, Kazumi? Where do I aim?
There was nothing here. Kazumi-san, are you all right?
Kazumi-san,
tunnel
it's
is-
okay. Hugs abound. Okay, Kazumi-san.
This tunnel is playing tricks on us. I don't like it. We should hurry.
Sumiko nods and I agree.
Should we run?
I expect we should move briskly, but this place is under a powerful curse. Let me hear, everyone. And she takes a few moments and draws a few small white talismans from amongst her robes and hands each of them out to you with blessings painted on. Keep these close. If there are any other spirits that wish us harm, it will protect you.
Thank you.
Okiku-san, if you are listening, we are not here to cause you any more pain or trouble. We want to help. Please let us pass.
We just want to help you, and we want you to live a happy afterlife, and we don't want to die.
We want
hold on to-
vengeance on your life. We want to help you. Justice, not vengeance. We want to get your life to justice. Please let us pass and help you through this.
Once again, equations gif as Akumi tries to work out the difference between vengeance and justice.
You know? Oh, Ikumi.
Questionable.
Oh, Ikumi.
I'm using my refined education like a pro.
Justice, vengeance.
Eh.
Okay. So you all continue down this tunnel at a decidedly brisk pace. And this time Judo stops short and Ikumi, you can see because you're up there fairly close with him. So you get the good view of the lantern light. You see the light cast on this, what sort of ends up being the last chamber. Something of a oubliette, because up above is the sealed well. And all at the bottom, bones, skeletons. Some older than others. Some have... You still see traces of the kimono, which indicate that they were definitely well-dressed women, but they're old and desiccated.
Juro, should we let everyone else see? They've been really freaking out.
This is the way up to the well. If
Okay.
we're to do anything, we should bless the place here and do something for these women.
Give me a moment. And I'm gonna
Of course.
turn and mostly trying to gather Etsuko and Kazumi. I'm actually be part of it, but he's not my focus. Okay. Etsuko, Kazumi. You've seen some pretty scary stuff down here, yes?
Yeah, lots of scary things. I want to go home. We don't have a home.
Well,
I want to get out of here.
This next room is probably where the problem is, so that's good news. We're very close to the problem, and we can solve the problem, but the room is full. of desecrated corpses.
Are you telling me that there's a whole room of just skeletons?
Skeletons, bits of shh, Arashi, Etsuko, Kazumi, will you be okay? Do you feel up to this?
Is this the only way?
Sooner it's over.
Honestly, I'm looking to you guys here for advice. If you can think of another way, I'll happily listen, but Juro believes this will be the way to... We bless this place, and hopefully Okiko-san doesn't kill Juro tonight.
It's still pretty early in the night, right? We still have time, right?
Yeah, but a few hours.
Okay.
We were all asleep for probably 5 hours, 6, maybe. It must
Okay,
be
so it's more morning dawnish time or like
near to midnight.
oh, okay. Sorry. Time doesn't know it that well.
I think we should just go through here and just get over it. Is there any way? Are there stairs leading up there?
Juro-san?
Juro shakes his head. This has put us right under the well. We could climb out. I have the rope and a grapple, but I think we take care of this first to buy us some time, and then we need to deal with Lord Aoyama.
I'm in agreement.
This cannot stand.
When we first met you, Juro, we said that we should probably kill him.
We did say that. Maybe you could take over this castle, but I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's get through this first.
Yes, you are, and let's do that.
We are on your side, supporting you, Juro. Let's go.
Yes. I will stand guard here. Sumiko-san, if you would. And he gestures. Sumiko comes forward, and she has a beautifully painted fan that she brings out, and she steps into the center area. As a mess of wild dogs goes barking.
Relatable.
Bark, bark, bark! The dog spirit is barking!
The
Killed some
Etsuko
dogs too.
greeting call, the barks.
Yes.
That works.
The barks. Little known greeting in Etsuko's homeland.
Sorry.
So Sumiko steps forth, and she goes to each area of the well and sets talismans out, and starts to conduct a ceremony. You don't really recognize the chant that she uses. It's formal, probably local to this area, maybe different from what you... Are any of you particularly up on the religion of your homelands?
I might know the traditions of my homelands.
Okay.
I'm-
This looks very similar to what you're used to, but
I mean,
you're
I have... What I mean by that is I have a minstrel check called Knowledge of Tradition.
You can check if you want to know if you understand the things she's saying, but essentially she's just saying prayers.
Oh. I won't know.
Would refined education kind of throw it?
Not really. That's more social. type
Okay.
thing, social and history, more so than religion and tradition.
Sounds good.
But you, in general, you know, she's making blessings and prayers.
Mm-hmm.
And setting things. It's not anything particularly flashy. It's not sorcery or magic, but you do feel that sense of creeping unease starts to ebb a little bit. The more talismans that she places and the more words that she says. And the chill that was in this place that you've only sort of now noticed starts to also ebb. It's starting to feel more like you'd expect at the bottom of a well. It's cool but not icy, and it's a bit clammy and damp and smells of mildew and something else you don't really want to think about, but you can make guesses about because you're standing in a pit of corpses. But it seems like it's ebbed off and it's quiet in here for the moment. Judo gestures. I think it's safe. Shall we get up the stairs?
Yes, not stay here longer than we need to.
He takes the rope and... Arashi-san,
Hi.
you have magic, yes?
I do, yes.
I don't suppose I could convince you to blast that well door open.
Yes, I can definitely do that. I will use a shooting star.
Okay.
Okay.
Just do your magic check.
Magic check. I always can't seem to find. Which one is that again?
That's spirit and int.
Sense? Okay. I'll use the sense as magic. There we go.
Yep. You do your magic. You cast it.
Casting it, boom.
Yep.
Shooting star.
So the shooting stars streak up and crash against the wood, and it just incinerates it. And you have a clear view of the sky and the moon up above. Nicely done.
It does look really pretty tonight, doesn't it?
Isn't it interesting how the moon and stars look pretty when you can see less of them?
It's like a...
Like the bleakness.
It's like they're watching over us.
Yes, but I mean, it's like the bleakness of the stone walls make the beauty of the stars even more so. The
That was
contrast.
beautiful. Shall we get out of here?
So Judo takes the rope and casts it and swings it up there. He tests it a bit and then starts to head up first to look around a bit. And then gestures for all of you to come up as well as he disappears over the top.
Kazumi, Etsuko, you go first.
I help them up.
Yeah, I go into the room and see the bodies. I try my best not to, but her face is just gonna be like,
Yeah, it's
you know, the anime
unpleasant.
face.
Yeah, it's unpleasant, but
And I just like climb up as fast as I can.
all right. So everybody's up. It's not an overly difficult climb, so you don't need to test that. Once you're all up there, you're standing in that sealed off gated area where the well sits. Doesn't appear to be anybody standing guard. And as Juro is working on opening the gate, make a sense check for me, everyone.
This makes me nervous. Let me just use 2 of my fumble points.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna use a fumble point.
Okay.
I think I need to burn my disadvantage by now. Is that roll twice, take the lowest?
Yes.
seems like the best time.
Okay, that's good that I used my sense check. I got a 6.
Okay.
I rolled a 3.
Oh, scrap. Ikumi.
Ikumi. All right.
Chan.
Ikumi, you don't really notice this. The rest of you, however, with your backs to the well, you sense a presence behind you, and you turn, and there, standing or seeming to stand as if there were a flat surface on the top of the well, is a beautiful young woman, clad in a white kimono. There's a little bit of a glow about her. Long, dark black hair, fallen and undone.
Ooh.
She looks very sad. Thank you.
Are you? Oh. How long have you been trapped?
40 years.
I can relate to that. Being trapped is never fun. At least you're free now.
She nods once, looks to each of you, and she bows. And then vanishes. And Sumiko had been standing to the side. She's got the broken pieces of the plate wrapped in the cloth. Good. At least we've put Okiku-san to rest. I think you're safe, Juro-san.
I am willing to postpone our fight until after we have dealt with Oriyama.
Yes, I think we deal with him first. I have all the proof I need that I am well within my rights to deal with him. Will you help me?
Are we
Yes.
killing him?
Yes,
I'm down.
Do you want our help?
please.
Then yes.
Etsuko just nods like,
He looks over to Sumiko and gives her a deep formal bow. Sumiko-san, you should return to the shrine. You need not be part of this bloodshed. She grimaces a bit, clearly a bit unsettled by the idea of this dirty work, but she nods and pats the cloth. I will take this and see that it is interred in the shrine. We will return for the bodies come the morning and give them a proper burial. Be safe, all of you. Gods protect you.
thanks
And
for
she-
everything.
Thank you. And thank you for the talisman.
May it serve you well. She turns and sneaks off out the doors of the gated area. Juro kind of checks his katana and his wakizashi at his hip. Well then, shall we?
I'd also like to check my Wakazashi.
Your weapons are all good.
I just saw someone else do it, you know.
So, you all know, based on, as you're walking through, Juro explains to you where Lord Aoyama's quarters are, and you're gonna have to kind of creep up there a little bit. So I will need you to make a stealth check for the journey.
I'm gonna burn another fumble point.
Okay. You guys also have some nat 20s, so if you want to use those. Don't forget about them. Some of you do, and some of you have advantage.
So remind me, what happens in the system on a nat 20? Do we get the maximum of our dice rolls?
Yeah, you get a critical success.
Awesome. I will save that for now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So let's see. Y'all did good.
Good stealth.
yeah. You're very sneaky people. So you creep up through the castle. Once or twice you do have a bit of a scare where you have to quickly pile into a room or a closet, and Juro has to sort of appear to be by himself making the rounds. And then, you know, the people pass on and they think nothing further of it. But eventually you do indeed make it up to the very, very top floor of the castle where Lord Aoyama's room is. He is not sleeping, however. He is seated on the balcony with a small lantern. Do you try to sneak in the room, or are you gonna...
Arayami, I come here to challenge you to a duel.
God.
Yeah. Of course you
And
do.
while he's yelling that,
that
I
was
want to just
coming.
cast Shooting Star right on him while he's not looking.
Okay. I'm gonna need you to roll
I'm gonna
for
bring my
that.
nat 20.
Okay.
And then that one works with, let me check on stats, that
Spirit die.
on spirit. So I'm gonna roll one spirit die. That's checks. Do I just roll my hold on, sorry. Spirit is at a D8, so okay. Okay, there we go.
Okay, let's see. All right. You throw the spell. He jumps up from his spot and he draws his sword, but not quite in enough time to avoid getting blasted with some of the heat of the spell. And he curses and
You're
So
a
it's
horrible
this has it.
person. Prepare to die.
All right, we're gonna go to battle. So everybody roll initiative, please.
Can I use my nat 20 now?
You cannot use your nat 20 on initiative, no. I'm not
Oh,
Oh, I see what you're trying to do. System. Okay, initiative is
Totally fair, by the way.
Yeah, sorry, no. Not with the way initiative works in this.
You're already hard to hit. Dang, y'all.
Okay. Let's see. All right, so we have a few things we need to do for battle. I will get everybody put on the thing in order. And let's start doing some objects. So we'll go around starting with we'll just go around in camera order on the overlay. Scraticus,
I would
give me an
like.
object.
I would like there to be I've forgotten the name of it. Small table.
Okay.
You know what I
Oh,
mean?
like a one of the low tables, like a
Yeah, yeah.
kotatsu. or something?
Kotatsu. A kotatsu.
Yeah. Oh gosh. That's a table with a furnace built into it, you know.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Lord.
Kent.
I would like a bedpan in there.
Okay. It's empty. We're not doing bathroom.
That's fine.
humor.
No, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. That's all. I just wanted. It's more of like one of those pots.
Something
It's
to
not like
smack
really a
'em with.
bedpan. It's more like
Yeah.
pottery, I guess, in this kind of
Okay, sure.
Yeah,
We'll just say an empty pot.
entry pot. Yeah.
Okay. Sheena,
Blanket.
blanket. Okay. Anna.
Perhaps a lantern, like a glass one. Also, did we heal up?
You slept, so yes.
Okay.
Okay. This is definitely a boss fight. So Scraticus, another object.
A mannequin of a samurai.
Okay. So like an armor stand, basically. Alright. And I forgot to do my own object, so.
Oh my God, Jess, your drawing for this is so freaking adorable.
Oh, that's not mine.
Oh,
Those are tokens I bought on the marketplace by an artist whose name escapes me at the moment, but I will find out for everyone because you should buy them.
they're really cute. Oh my goodness.
They're adorable. Objects, yes. I'm going to say a shoji screen, like a separator. Because those are things. Oh shoot, I think I'm putting these on the GM layer. Whoops.
Yeah, I wasn't seeing them.
Damn it!
Okay. My apologies, friends. I'll move them to where we can all see them. Give me some other objects. We need one more from each of you, and I think we're good.
What about one of those things that are like poles, but they have a kimono on them?
Oh, so basically like another
Looks like we got a new friend.
blah. What
Another
else?
block.
Kind of like the samurai armor stand.
Oh, you're right.
So we
that's
kind of
right.
already have something like that.
What about like one of those big lanterns, but on the ceiling, like the paper ones?
Oh, like the hanging lantern.
yeah.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah.
Sheena.
I'm not sure if it's appropriate for the area, but like a pitcher and a basin for like washing up a little.
You're basically in his personal quarters, so it's like got his sleeping area and other things.
Cool.
A wash basin. Okay. Kent.
Let's go with a chair. Let's just a chair, like a big writing chair or something. Like
I would say probably more like cushions, because
Yeah,
they don't really do
cushions.
chairs.
an ornate cushion. Let's
Are
go
we
with
gonna have a pillow fight?
I mean, you could. All right. And I'm gonna say a sword rack
that. Oh,
or daisho. Okay. So we've got our objects. Let me throw down everybody's initiative here. Etsuko, you did good.
Y'all all did good.
Is that a
Oops,
double
actually-
crit?
Hold on.
No, but it's close.
Ikumi actually did better. I just realized that.
of course.
Well, she's got the stats in the right place.
Right?
Yeah, she does.
Heck yeah.
Scrat, just min-maxing over here.
Hey, look.
In session 0, I said I was doing it. Okay.
No, and it's,
Pretty
I'm.
much. Okay, Aoyama is here.
Makes things interesting.
And Kazumi.
Yep.
Oops. I can type words with my hands. There we go. All right. That is everybody. So, naturally, Ikumi is up first.
Now, you know what? We didn't do it for a week, so I've sort of forgotten things a little bit. But
Okay.
I'm gonna plunge myself into it, and we'll see how it goes.
Yeah. So combat in Ryutama is pretty straightforward. You guys do have some different moves these days, since you went up to level 2. What you have available to you now is you can also feint, which basically forces the enemy to redo their initiative, so they can potentially they re-roll and they have to take the lower number, I believe, is how it works. And you can also search, which both of these actions will take your turn, because you can really only do one thing on your turn. Searching, once you've expended objects, they get removed from the field, but if you search, you can add another object on the field.
Nice.
Okay, so Ikumi's gonna dive into the room. She's gonna do a forward roll past Aoyama. She's gonna grab the ornate cushion,
Okay.
slap him with it, and then stab the Wakazashi through it.
Okay. So using objects, let me just refresh myself on the combat actions.
Oh,
When
we just had a
you
donation
use-
as well.
Ooh.
The armor stand is enchanted with life. Beware of the living armor. Divide the rest of the donation for nat 20s randomly among the party.
Wow.
Wait, what?
So say that again.
So the armor stand is enchanted with life. It just says beware of the living armor.
Okay. All right then. We can do that.
Does that mean the living armor now gets initiative rolled?
Yep.
Me,
Sure do.
me 1, Kent 2, Sheena 3, and Anna 4.
All right. I don't really have a living armor thing, so we're just gonna use this guy.
I did roll that. You all saw that. That's fair rolling. I did just
Yeah.
roll myself 3 nat 20s.
Yeah.
I mean, if that's how you want to play, Scrat, that's fine.
I
you know.
rolled it fair and square. You saw it.
I'm
my
just messing
God.
with you.
That's cool. That's cool.
Oh.
No worries.
You got 1 too. And so did Sheena.
Yay.
All right. Yeah, let me...
Sorry, Anna. RNGesus hates you.
That's okay. I have a nat 20.
RNGesus is kind of a jerk sometimes. It's fine.
I agree.
Okay, so yeah, now there's enchanted armor on the field as well. It has... it's actually gonna be in here with Etsuko.
Cute. Cute, like it.
And
Oh my goodness, that is the
Enchanted
most.
armors. These
Aw.
batters are too cute to destroy.
I love the
All
little
right.
blood on the sword. That's so cute. Okay,
Yeah.
sorry.
Yep, yep.
So I roll accuracy with the light blade, right? But
Correct.
I get a +1 from using an item?
Yes. Let me make sure that is the truth. Do. Objects. Okay, so your accuracy check gets a +1 bonus when you use an object. And you are using the cushion, right?
I am. I'm using the cushion to
Alright.
distract whilst I stab.
You got it. So roll your accuracy check
Can I use a nat 20 now?
if you want.
That would be 19.
Okay. Yeah. So there's no rules as written in Ryutama for what happens on a critical success when it comes to combat damage. But we'll say you do your full damage die, which would be what? What do you roll for damage?
Int.
So what size is that die?
D8 currently, I believe.
Okay, so we'll just say you do the full D8.
Okay, cool.
All right.
And I've just figured out how to min-max this character even better.
Oh God.
I like this.
So,
Curious, senpai.
all right. That is your turn, Etsuko, Ikumi, unless you wanted to move or anything, you can't. So, Etsuko, it's your turn.
Alright, so what she's gonna do is she's going to grab this glass lantern
Okay.
and then just... Does it have oil of some sort?
Probably.
Right? Okay. Then she would just throw it as hard as she can to this guy.
Just throws
Throwing
objects.
things is always.
Always. Why does she have the
Just throw
axe?
shit.
I mean, it's fine. It's just so he could be covered, and then I actually don't know if anybody does fire damage here. But well, it's fine. It's fine. So she's gonna throw this thing at him, and here, let me make this full screen. And it's throwing, so it's Dex and Int.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah. Okay, I have it as throwing shade on my thing. I think that's how I
That's awesome.
That's why I wrote it.
Awesome.
So that's 4.
Okay. Let's see. Yeah. Nope. Nope.
Yep.
That misses. And technically it's 5 because you're using an
Object.
object. But
Oh yeah. That's right.
even still, that does not succeed, and the object the glass lantern smashes, but he just kind of bats it aside with his sword, and it smashes, and no dice. So now the armor is awakens to life, and you see it reaches, and it starts to come at you, swinging a blade. It is going to roll some dice, which I need to figure out the abilities. Yeah, those look good. So it'll swing at you, Etsuko, trying to step in to defend its lord and probably wearer. I would assume.
He's a demon for sure.
I mean, I'm not saying he's. I'm not saying he is, but I'm not saying he's not. Let's put it that way.
Enchanted armor. What,
Yeah, that hits. So, the armor swings at you and does 7 damage. You don't have any armor, do you, Etsuko? I don't think you bought any.
Mm-mm.
Okay. If you guys did have armor, either through magic or through stuff you bought, you would subtract the amount of armor from the damage you take. That's how it works in this.
And then it was a 9 or 8?
7?
None of them. Okay. There you go.
Oof.
Ow!
Okay. Ow! All right, Arashi, it is your turn.
Arashi sees that Etsuko is in major pain right now. And is he within touching range? Yes.
Yeah, I put you in the front row so you can actually
awesome.
heal your girls.
Oh, I shout over to her, "Are you okay?" And she's probably gonna say no. So I'm gonna do sense and magic
Looks
her
like we got a new friend.
for a 6.
Your touch.
You don't have to do that. You can just ask her.
Oh. I'm gonna heal her. With...
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can just heal.
Yomi senpai.
Just roll the magic check.
You may sim.
Okay, I did. It was a 6.
Yeah, that
As long as you don't
works.
fumble.
Yeah, you don't fumble, so that works. Roll
Okay.
the healing.
It's the int dice. Okay, so student is a d6. All right, you got.
Perfect.
Okay. It is Aoyama's turn. He has his sword at the ready, and you see him run his hand against the edge, and it glows to life with an eerie blue glow. He takes a deep breath and he swings. And he's using a special ability that will attack 3 of you at once with a single accuracy roll. So you 3 in the front. He is trying to attack.
I hate to be this guy, but you do have 5 nat 20s, Jess.
I
Yeah,
do.
if you really want to use it, you can.
I do.
Oh, by the way, teacher, we have homework due.
Didn't you say it also counted as 50% of our grade?
We will not use it this time, however.
Excellent. In that case, I'm going to call on that one against you.
Okay.
Does that mean we all get a fumble point?
No, because Aoyama's not in your group.
Oh, that's right. That's right. That's right.
Oh.
That's right. We only get it when you call on one of us.
Yes.
I gave plenty of forewarning there. Okay, that's fair.
She's
All right.
definitely using the nat 20 next time.
Oh, don't worry.
Definitely.
See, the nice thing is there's no spell slots in Ryutama. You don't burn out on abilities.
Just so God.
You just kind of keep using them.
I said
Oh.
earlier, and I'm gonna say it again. We're gonna die, y'all.
Look at that smug face. I love it. Oh my god, it's giving me so much life.
All right. Yeah, he tries to take a swing, but the blade kind of the shadow trail follows it, but it doesn't. You all managed to kind of duck out of the way of what was a little bit of a freaky attack, but you are safe. Kazumi, it is your turn.
All right. I'm gonna cast Enhanced Red Hand on Ikumi.
Okay.
Let me make my magic check. Not a fumble. All right. And I actually have my spell chant prepared. So,
Okay.
Ruby, Scarlet, Crimson Glow, a guided strike I do bestow, no fire but light just as grand, enhanced red hand. And so for 6 rounds, Ikumi, you get a +1 to your accuracy checks.
Booyah!
It's a good spell.
I love your spellcasting invocations as well. Like, damn.
One day
Slowly
I'll
but surely
get
I
there.
work on them.
One day I'll get to that point.
Oh, trust me. I only have like 3 of them done.
All in time. You'll have plenty of time.
Exactly.
All right. So that is your turn, and we come back around to the top of the order with Ikumi. Although I guess I should probably throw a token down there for Juro and have him do some shit.
I was gonna ask earlier, is Juro fighting with us, or is he just, letting us do this?
He's just letting you do the dirty work. No, he's not. He's not about that life. I just forgot to put a token down. Let me fix that real quick.
Drake comes in with a donation. Gotta help my Kent baby.
Aw.
3 nat 1s for the lovely DM lady.
Excellent.
Thank you, Drake.
Yeah, but I have 5 nat 20s.
Exactly.
Let me have my moment, Jessica.
I mean, we can play that game. It's fine. It's what they're for. All right. So Judo is going to take a swing as I completely improvise stats for him now.
Bam.
He actually needs to be up in front with all y'all.
It's okay. I have a nice, row of meat shields.
Yeah, you do. This front row's getting a little crowded, but in the rules, there is no, there was nothing I could find that says you could only have X number of people in the front row or back row. So, if I didn't find it, whatever. We're saying however many people are in the front are in the front. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. All right, so he is going to take a swing at Lord Aoyama with his sword. That manages to hit. And in a true run of me and my actual luck, he does a stellar, whopping, colossal 1 point of damage that doesn't actually land because Aoyama has armor.
God dang it. Wait, but his
So-
armor's standing next to him. I'm just joking.
He has innate armor of some kind. I don't know. He has an enchanted fucking kimono for all I know.
He's a demon and he has demon skin.
Dang, I need
Right?
to get enchanted.
It's
He
fine.
cast barrier.
Oh, thank you. You just made me remember a thing.
Oh, whoops. Sorry,
Okay.
guys.
So, next up.
I'm really sorry, Jess. I'm really sorry.
Why?
Drake donates another 5 nat 1s to you after you said you had 5 nat 20s.
Okay. That's fine.
Drake, she's gonna target us now.
Y'all, don't spend them all in one place.
You can do
Drake.
what you want with them.
Oh my gosh.
I'm just adding judo at the back of the turn order because whatever. Okay. So, Ikumi.
I am looking around the room. I can see that hanging paper lantern. It's tempting. I also see the samurai armor stand. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna jump into the samurai armor. I'm gonna grab the helmet off it and like one hand helmet, other hand wakizashi, and hit him like that.
Oh, and actually, I'm sorry. I probably should have taken the samurai armor off of the item list because
It's already been used.
it's now an enemy. But I will let you choose a different item.
Thank you. In that case,
because that was my bad.
I'll just tip the sword rack over, so like he might trip on a sword,
Okay.
and I'll use that as my plus, and I'm gonna rush in and attack in the regular fashion, because with that spell as well, I now have like double whammies, so... Nine?
Yep. That just hits.
Just.
Hits.
And it's only accuracy, right, Kazumi? Doesn't get me guided
No.
damage.
Yeah.
Nope, just accuracy.
If somebody wants to cast like a certain ice sword when they get it, that will gain damage points later.
Sweet.
Nice. So, all right, he takes a bit of damage. That is. Oh, okay. He's actually there. All right. So, next up is Etsuko.
Seeing as maybe her arm is tired of throwing things, she is gonna take out her axe and try to hit this guy. Hit.
Do it.
Oh.
Oh!
Ooh!
You
Beautiful.
ask who this.
Wow, all this gold is for me?
More
And-
donations coming in. What's going in now?
And then it's strength plus 0?
Yes.
Okay.
If you're
And
using an
I
axe,
can't-
yeah.
And I can't use fumble points for that, right?
It is. Sorry.
I don't remember. If you want to burn them, sure.
Okay. I think I have 2. Yes. Perfect.
Yeah, I don't remember the rule offhand, so we'll just say go for it. All
That's
right.
an 8 damage for this dude.
We're
Yeah.
rolling damage today.
You are, but he has armor. So
But
it's
still-
you're still making a dent.
It turns out it's Drake's payday today.
That explains a lot.
He donates 2 nat 20s for Anna and likes the villain, and 1 nat 20 for Ken, which should put all players up to 3.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Actually, no, I'm at 2, by the way, because I burned my nat 20 first one for a shooting star at the beginning of the thing, so I should be at 2.
Yeah, but you just got
Bye.
gifted another one.
Right, so I should have 2 right now with that gift.
Ready?
Just take it, Kent. Take it.
Just go with it.
I'm going with it. You know what? We're good, Scrat. We're good.
Drake has a
Scott's like,
10.
I could take them all off, you know.
No.
Well, all right. So, where are we in the turn order? And after all that donation madness, you people are mad. Mad, I say.
Yeah.
Etsuko, you just went, yes? All right, so the armor is going to attack you as I pluck an eyelash out of my eyeball. Yeah, that's fine. This is fine. That does not hit. It swings ineffectually at you and puts a nice dent in the floor, but you are safe. Arashi, it is your turn.
Okay. All right. So with this next spell that I'm going to cast, it causes full damage to all enemies in my field, but if it hits, it's half damage for every one of my
Which
allies.
spell is it?
That is going to be Snowball Storm,
Yes, it will hit everybody in this front row area.
but it will be half damage for anyone on my team. Just
Yes.
saying. Okay. I am going to do that now. Just got to check what it's spirit, right?
Checks HP.
I would recommend you consult with your team out of character to make sure they're cool with you doing that. But
Hey guys, is that cool?
It's fine with me.
okay.
Scrat, you cool with that?
Go for it.
Awesome. Okay. I would like to. I'm gonna roll for it, and it's an 8. That means it's passing, right?
As long as you don't fumble.
All right. And
Yeah, I believe so for that one in particular.
is
Because that's like an area spell.
the 8 because it's it's a spirit. All right, so it's 5. I'm not going to burn a d12 not on that one.
Okay.
So 5 for them, 2 for everyone else.
Yes, because
Okay.
you round down. I can use words.
Including me,
sometimes.
correct?
Whatever.
I also lose 2 damage.
Yes.
Okay, I am not fine with that. I'm fine with that. Okay.
Sorry, I take
All
2
right.
damage, was that sorry?
2 damage for you, Scrat.
Ah,
Sorry. I'll heal you
Send me
later.
joking. After saying it's okay, 100% trolling.
So I mumble a incantation, but the only things that you can hear is Snowball Storm.
I like the way you covered up the. Yeah, good job. Okay. Yeah. So describe the way the spell looks.
All right. So As I'm mumbling, it starts to form a cloud above the area, and it gets bigger and bigger, and all of a sudden, big hailstorm snowballs just come erupting down into our area and hits everyone.
Okay.
I try to make them smaller on my side, so I'm like, right? Okay.
Yeah, so everybody just there's just this flurry of snowballs dropping down on all of you. It's cold and wet, but it eventually melts.
Cool.
So that's that. It is now Aoyama's turn. I might as well burn some of those nat 20s and we'll call it even or whatever. Is that how that works?
You called it first. You get to use a nat 20.
Okay. So... I'm looking at the wrong sheet because I'm smart. There we go. Okay. He's going to try again. You see him make that gesture over his sword, and the eerie blue flame strikes up against it, and he swings, and 3 sort of fiery blades launch at each of you. And since that was actually a nat 20, let's see the damage. Everybody gets 6 damage, and you are all now sick.
6? Jesus!
Is that
Well,
that
everybody in the front row.
okay?
That hurts.
And sickness, are we just sickness 1?
8.
Oh gosh. Yikes. Okay.
We're all gonna need to visit the hot springs after this.
Yep.
We need a Hot
8.
Springs episode.
Yeah. Well. Well. All right.
We have to survive this one first.
Yeah. So that's his attack. Kazumi, you're up.
Okay. I am gonna cast Shooting Star at Ayama.
Okay.
Alright, that passed.
Well,
Oh.
if you're
Okay.
casting against him, it has to beat his condition, and that does not.
Okay. I have an advantage, so let me roll it again.
Yeah, go ahead.
Nope.
Okay.
Alright, well that
Yeah, you
fizzles.
try as you might, you can't quite call the magic to you. So now it is Judo's turn. He's just gonna run at Aoyama and hack at him with his sword. Thankfully that lands. And as usual, the damage is garbage because I'm me. And my rolls are bad. So, good job, Judo. You're useless. Ikumi.
Ikumi is recoiling from that blow and realizing that she needs to give it everything and do everything she can to put off her opponent. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, opponent, friends. So she's going to dive forward. I'm not sure what my dice are now, but I want to use a nat 20.
Okay.
I like my dice have been lowered 8 times, so do they cap at D4 or?
Yeah.
So I guess that would be 8 then.
Okay. Oof. Does not hit.
Oh shit! Mission abort. Oh wait, hang a minute. But can I use
Actually.
a nat 20? Wait, which would be 8. Plus, I'm going to be chucking a blanket at him, which is another 1. Plus
Okay.
my extra 1 from Kazumi. And if that's not enough, goddammit, I will concentrate.
You're good without concentrating.
Whew.
So yeah. Do your damage.
I used the nat 20. With the sickness, are we
So-
still giving...
The critical success would be the highest you can roll in the moment. So 4.
Thank you, Twilight's Falling, who donates an advantage to Cyborg. Pizza,
Awesome.
yes.
Okay. All right. Next, let's go.
So I'm gonna use my nat 20
Okay.
to hit this bouse. And
This bouse.
This bouse. So when I roll for damage, do I check add critical? Or is it just max damage?
It'll just be max damage.
Okay, perfect.
And you're afflicted with 6. So what have your dice gone down to?
Which ones were they again?
Hold on. I'm gonna take a quick peep at your character sheet,
Sure.
and I'll tell you.
I think if we're all level 8, we must all be down to D4s.
I think so too.
Well, 8 just means that's the condition you have to hit to shake it off.
Oh.
Oh.
So you just go down like 1 die size.
Yeah, if you put it in, it will show you on the current on your stat sheet.
Yeah, I see it. I see what it's doing now.
Okay, I was panicking far too much.
I was gonna say, I'm like, what? I'm trying to find it. Yeah, so sickness lowers all of your dice, but it only lowers it by 1.
So I do +1.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, sickness 8, that's the level of condition you need to
Oh,
beat.
gotcha.
That's what you put in there.
Okay.
And then this where your current die sizes are, you can't go lower than a D4, so your spirit is what it is. Yep. Yeah, you're good. So everything is down by 1.
Okay, cool.
Sorry for the rules.
Oh, that's okay. Like, I
No,
I
learning.
learn this game.
That's why it's called an academy.
Yeah. And then, so do I roll anything right now?
No, if you're using your nat 20, your max for attacking would be your strength. And what are yours for your weapon?
For my weapon, it is strength and strength.
Strength and strength. So whatever your strength die is currently, was it a D6
It
or a D8?
What was this? A D8, yeah.
Okay, so we double that, so 16. Am I doing math correctly in my head? That hits.
Yeah.
So you would do max damage, which for you I think is your strength die. So 8.
Yes.
All right. Little known fact: Jess is really bad at math.
That's okay. I'm not the best.
We believe in you, Jess.
That's good. I don't always believe in me when it comes to numbers.
You have anime. You have God and anime on your side.
I have the power of the weebs. Okay. You swing at him, you do a bit of damage. Okay. So you are good. Armor is just gonna keep hacking at you because you're right in front of it, and it's not very smart. It's just living armor. That does not hit. You just weave out of the way. Arashi! Buddy, how you doing there?
Arashi's not doing so hot. Arashi would like to use Cure Touch on himself because he's a selfish person like that.
Do it.
Arashi would also like to, if I'm doing it for myself, I still have to do a check, right? Yeah, obviously. Obviously.
Right,
You
Doing
just
a
have to
rush.
make. You just have to make sure that it doesn't fail, basically.
Okay, it's not failing. Arashi would like to burn a nat 20 for his healing.
Okay.
So
Whatever your current max is.
On your spirit die.
on my spirit, that would be 6.
No, it's intelligence.
Yeah,
Intelligence.
int is what you heal.
It would be
Sorry.
4. It would be 4.
So you heal for 4.
1, 2, 3, 4. Awesome.
I was just going to say, I'm imagining Arashi like doing this all speaking in third person.
Arashi.
You know, he looks like the Ore-sama type to me. It's fine. I'm about that life.
So fine.
While healing himself, he's just like, "You guys got this. You're cool. Good."
Keep fighting. I'll be there in a little bit.
1 second. 1 second.
Just a minute.
But as he's just like, ooh,
like hands on knees, just.
Exactly. Yes.
Just hang in there for a few more minutes, guys. You got this.
As like his hand starts to like light up a little bit, you can see like you can all see that he's like totally just healing himself. Just
All right. Okay. Next is Aoyama. Guess what he's gonna do?
That thing he did earlier.
He's gonna do that thing he do.
Not one. Not one. Not one. Not one.
that one.
Not one.
Say that.
Not one.
Okay.
Not one.
Okay. Loud and clear. He tries to do that thing he do and he fails. The flickering lights kind of, and you actually, as you see him try to summon that light, everybody make a sense check for me, please.
That should go well.
3.
Arashi, you're busy healing yourself, so it's fine.
No.
Everybody take a fumble
Fumble.
point. The good part is that fumble basically means nothing, so you just get free fumble points. The rest of you, except for Arashi, who's busy healing himself, and Kazumi, who maybe is just not paying attention.
She's like watching me heal. Like, what the heck are you doing?
What are you doing? Why are you doing this now?
As Lord Aoyama tries to summon the flames, you notice very briefly, you see kind of a spirit of a woman grasp the sword, and the fires just die. And then she vanishes.
Yes, more of that. More of that.
I have a feeling I know who that was.
All right. So he tried, he failed. It is now Kazumi's turn.
Okay. So casting a spell against him didn't seem to do so well, so she's gonna go for her bow and arrow. Let's see. Let's try using one of these objects first, like to distract him.
Okay.
So like maybe throwing the blanket. Trying to at least get him to look the other way.
Sure. With exceptional grace, you grab the blanket and you wing it overhead of your allies, hoping it lands on him. He's busied by trying to cut it out of his way. So it gives you a few precious seconds of distraction.
And I'm also going to use a fumble point. Oh, I have one more advantage.
Yeah, go for it. What are they for if not to burn?
Exactly.
Oh,
No! Oh,
Well-
RNG has forsaken me.
Aaron Jesus. Why?
Why?
Why you do this? Okay, yeah, that does not land, unfortunately. The arrows kind of go a little bit wide and catch the blanket as it falls instead.
Damn it.
Juro is going to run at Aoyama again and swing with all of his might. And he does pretty darn good with all of his might, but let's see how he does on the damage. Oh, well, I started at 1, went to 2, now we're at 3.
Hey! We're improving.
We're making progress.
Things are looking up
Everybody
for
but
level
sure.
10 fighter.
This level
Everything's coming up, Juro.
I told you, Arashi, I'm going to beat him so easy.
Don't bother me. I'm healing.
All right. Yeah, he do okay. Let's see. All right. Ikumi, back to you.
So, I have a question.
Yes.
What about items that you have on you? Can you use those instead of items around the room? Does it work like that?
No. You have to find items around the room. You can use the search action, which I described, if you want to add some items to the field. However, that does take your turn to search.
It's fine.
So
I just wondered. I just wondered
time.
if I could take like the bottle of sake from my pack and belt him with it or something. Yeah.
No.
Gonna break the bottle over his head.
No, but I will take the empty pot and do exactly that. To daze and
Okay.
stab. With
Okay.
another nat 20, please.
Do it.
I don't
Alright.
know what my nat 20 is, but it's big.
Let's see. What's your stats?
So I'm D10 and D8, but I'm lowered by 1 because of sickness, so I'm Whoa, hello. So I'm
Oh, sorry.
D8 and D6, and then I'm also lowered by shock, so I'm now D6, D4, so that's a 10.
Okay. 10 for the accuracy or 10 for damage?
10 for the accuracy.
Okay.
Damage would just be 8,
Ah.
straight up.
Okay. Sadly, that accuracy is just shy of working.
+1 for the pot that I'm smashing, and
Okay, you're good.
+1 for Kazumi.
Okay, you're good.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so that does. Yeah. All right. Cool.
Is he even starting to, like...
Is he half yet?
Is he bleeding?
That look says
He
everything.
just looks amused, that's all. He's like, oh, you sweet summer children.
Oh, you sweet summer children.
May I remind you, this is a 70-year-old badass samurai. You're fine. Don't worry.
Maybe we got like a Samson kind of thing. Somebody cut off his top knot.
It's
We
alright.
just need to throw him off the balcony. That's what we really need
It's
to do.
just like fighting Emerald Weapon, guys, okay? We just need to stick at it. Like...
Just keep chipping away. All right. Let's go.
Hello.
Do your thing.
I'm gonna attack him again.
What are you gonna throw at him?
Can I not use my axe?
Yes,
Yeah, you
you
can.
totally can.
We were just, pulling your leg,
Oh, my leg. So I'm gonna hit him with my axe again.
Okay.
And with that nat 20,
Okay.
so that's gonna be. Can I use my fumble point for my damage to make it 9?
We already let you do that this time, so sure.
Okay. Sick. Cool. So it would just be 9 damage.
Yes. Were you striking the armor or Aoyama?
Aoyama.
Okay. All right. Let's go. How would you like to strike him down?
Ooh. Well, he is wearing armor, right?
He was just in his kimono and such. His actual samurai armor is standing right beside him, fighting a good fight.
Then I'm going to aim for his neck, like
Okay.
this part,
Okay.
and
You're gonna-
then just whack him as hard as I can.
Okay. So you swing, you run up at him, take a jump, and swing down to get him because he's taller than you, probably.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Everybody's taller than me.
Oh.
And IRL.
Oh. Same reaction. You just jump down and swing to cut him,
Mhm.
cleave him in half just about, and you just hear this guttural cry as the spray goes and he falls to the ground. And as he falls, so too does the armor. The the eerie blue light that was illuminating it and illuminated his sword just kind of snuffs out, and it clatters to the ground, lifeless. And
then I say over his dead
all
body,
won.
"You will never hurt any other woman again." And then I'll wipe off the blood from my face and then turn around and be like, "Ha."
Badass AF.
Badass F.
Ye girl.
We did it. Now there won't be any more spooky ghosts, and I'm very happy about that.
So, yeah, you all defeated Lord Aoyama.
Dun, 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 dun,
Uh,
do, 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 do.
Yes.
I'm muting him again.
Yeah,
Just
all
muting
of
him.
that. Thank you. We need to talk about your self-control, sir.
What's that?
So that works too. As you're all standing there, after you make that delightful and appropriate speech, Etsuko, Juro comes up and just hacks down with his sword and cuts the man's head off. I'll have this posted outside. Everyone should know of his crimes.
Yeah. Now, Juro-san, you've seen us fight now. Do you really do you believe that we are 900-year-old heroes?
I believe you are quite capable and quite heroic, but I do not know if I quite believe that you are 900 years old. Regardless, he bows deeply. I'm in your debt, as are many here.
Eh.
You are welcome, should you choose to return anytime.
Maybe lower your food prices.
He just blinks.
Because they're very expensive and we can't afford them because we lost all our gold. So
Almost comically expensive.
It's just so expensive.
it's almost like somebody made them very expensive. Specific.
I will.
Kazmi's just like, I just fought with you guys and I don't know who you are. No? No?
I shall look into it, or have it brought to the attention of whomever succeeds Lord Aoyama.
Juro-sama, do you still want to fight Ikumi?
Let us save that for another day. I think we have grieving to do yet, and much to clean up.
Of course.
Okay, Juro-san.
Yes.
I'll leave you to grieve, but I will return in future.
I'm looking forward to it.
This number 2 headband is the only one.
You are more than deserving.
My money is still on you, Juro.
Ikumi looks as though they're gonna say something like disrespectful and then catches themselves.
Choice.
Well, come, please. And he turns and escorts you all out of the way. You are pretty much met almost at the doors by a barrage of the other students and samurai and servants. Fortunately, it seems that Sumiko, before she didn't just run off and leave you all to deal with it. She sort of spread the word, and it's rippled throughout. So you don't have any misinformed samurai suddenly thinking you are a bunch of murderers. They realize what has happened, and Juro is kind of explaining as you all wend your way through the group down into the main hall. And I think we will close after you've had your morning. You had a long night. You rested. You had a good, proper breakfast. And as you set away from Kisaragi, making your way onto the next town, which Jiro tells you was Yayoi, the village out in the rice fields. It's uncertain who will take over in Aoyama's stead, but you can certainly tell that Juro commands a lot of respect amongst the others at the school. So they see you off happily as you set out on the road again. And I think that's where we'll close.
What an episode.
And we're assuming you all had a good night's sleep, so you should be we'll let you be recovered from all of that. Sumiko took care of you. Because that was a hell of a fight. You guys did
Yeah.
good.
Sickness too?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Sickness, muddled, and shock for Scrat if he still has shock.
I did
Yeah,
have shock,
take-
but taken away.
Take it all down.
Awesome.
How are we
Whew.
feeling, everybody?
Oh my gosh, it was so good.
That
Roller
was
coaster of emotions.
You know, like that feeling when you're not overwhelmed, you're just satisfied but still reeling?
Mm-hmm.
That's where I am right now. Like, not
Excellent.
overwhelmed, that's the wrong word, but I'm that was a ride. That's it, I've just got off a roller coaster. That's how I feel.
Whee!
Excellent.
Ooh, that was so
That was
much.
so good.
fun.
Hashtag emotions.
Oh,
Feels.
Feels.
Feels, man.
Feels.
Feels.
That epic death speech, Etsuko. I'm
Yes, it was
here for it.
awesome.
oh, that was so good.
We're so weeb. It's amazing.
So weird.
The weebest.
That's
Weebly.
so weebin. Reaching for that one.
That's
Nice try.
You just can't weebs.
My dog disagrees with you.
I'm muting myself, Scrat. It's okay.
Yeah. Thank you. So
Wow. So yeah, chat went wild tonight with all the donations. Thanks.
I've said in chat
Yay,
earlier,
right?
I think that's the most donations I've had in a single session ever.
Damn.
So I've not added it up, but it seems a very likely candidate. I can't remember where we
Thanks,
started
guys.
now, but god damn, you guys. Like, that's gotta be... Arigatou gozaimashita. So good.
Yes.
Okay.
Woo. Outros?
Outros. Yes, that's what we should be doing.
What we liked, what we didn't, yada yada. We've done town creation already. For the next one. You guys are currently level 2, right?
Yeah.
mhm.
You're gonna bump to level 3 for the next session, so do that
Yay!
before next week.
We get to put another dice up, right?
No, that's only on even levels.
Yeah.
There's other things on level
Yeah.
3.
The level up chart is in our channel thing, so we can talk about that after.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh no, we lost Anna.
Hello?
Hello.
We had
Hello?
Anna.
Return.
That was really weird.
That was
Everybody
scary.
froze, and then Zoom closed, and I'm like, are there ghosts here?
Welcome back.
There are eyes all over her again.
Ah!
That's gonna turn into something, FYI. I think I'm keeping that in perpetuity.
Oh.
That's fine. I'm totally cool with that.
She feels Enma's presence everywhere.
So, Anna, why don't we start with you then on the outros? All that good stuff.
Hello, my name is Anna or Cyborg Pizza here on Twitch. I had a great time. I love this game so much, and I love the story that everybody, great, A+, 13 out of 10. Definitely would recommend. And thank you everybody for the donations. That's amazing. My favorite part was definitely the spooky stuff. Like all the spooky stuff. And I don't know. I mean, everything, but spooky stuff for sure.
It got real spooky this time.
Oh yeah,
Very
did.
spooky.
which makes sense, you know, because we're in October. And all that creepiness. But yeah, you guys can find me places like Twitter or Instagram as AnnaBPhoto, or I'm on a podcast called Wonder Quest. It's a Dungeons and Dragons 5e actual play podcast, and also I'm part of WebDM's Thursday games. So right before this game, I have maybe like 5 to 10 minutes to eat, and then I come back here. So I play more
Girl.
awesome games.
Doing the whole Goku.
Yeah, for real.
Damn.
But that's me.
And favorite part? Sorry, did you already do that?
Yes, the
spooky
spooky
stuff.
Yes, the
All the,
spooky stuff.
all the spookies.
The spoops.
All the spooks. Yep.
Mhm.
Oh, so next around we have Sheena. Oh hi, Sheena. No 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 no.
Oh my gosh. Thursdays are like my favorite day right now. So much. Just the two shows before this on the channel are awesome, and this game makes me so happy. Yeah, I think my favorite thing was all the spooky stuff. Like, I was so not expecting what happened with Kazumi, and just, oh, that was so good. Oh,
Yeah, you can thank some of
love
the donators for that.
yes, thank you guys for the donations.
Yeah, we should give a bit of a shout out there to Tweeter and Vecna, who once again, Tweeter and Vecna, who's
Yeah.
also sponsoring the channel, by the way, as
Exactly.
well. On top of sponsoring the channel, also is just chucking out donations like they're candies.
Wild.
Right. So good.
And of course, everyone else who donated as well. Thank you all so much.
Very true. Yeah, you can find me at Likes the Villain on Twitter and Twitch. Aside from this game I have every Thursday, I have a D&D 5e game that I play in every other Wednesday on the Castle Mac channel. My group, the one that I participate in, is the Into the Borderlands, which is a 5e conversion of one of the original Greyhawk adventures. We just played last night, so we won't be playing again for another 2 weeks. Otherwise, you'll find me hanging out in other Twitch chats, most likely here on this channel. Yeah, that's it.
I'm still reeling. I'm sorry. It's amazing.
Dem emotions.
Demotions. Ah. Do we have to? I suppose we do. Ken. Oh, I'm joking.
Wow. Wow. Hi, Kent Hyde. Nope, that's not my name anymore. Kent Weebs on Twitch, K Storm Hyde on Twitter. Lately, you can find me trolling Twitter with adding Justin Bieber and other people like that. I'm a variety streamer. I try to keep to a schedule, and it's not really working out, but please check me out when I'm live. You can also find me modding on certain channels like Cyborg Pizza for one, and so hang out with me and Cyborg on her channel. I fucking love this campaign. Sorry for this. I think my favorite part today was getting swords that are hot and eventually are going to be sentient, and I have an idea with that, and I'm talking to Little Cup of Joe about that later, and also the spookiness. And I think also when Kazumi got creeped out by the hands and blood and everything, that was a really cool scene. Okay, I'm done. And also thank you, Cup of Joe, for just dealing with me today and every
Oh,
Every
Thursday.
yeah, we give you a hard time, but we absolutely love you, buddy. You're great.
Oh,
Yes.
I know. I'm just, yes.
Take it. Take it. It's a compliment. You're having it. Sorry, that chat as well got me. As for me, my favorite part. Do you know what? There was lots of little bits that I had. Obviously, I liked the bit with the spoopy, and I liked all of the whole. Do you know what? From start to finish of the Haunted Palace, this whole thing has just been so fucking Final Fantasy meets Kadelka meets, you know, you name it. It's just been absolutely amazing. I feel like I'm in the video games I was playing when I was a kid. So, Jess, my favorite moment goes to you.
Oh my
The
goodness.
whole fucking thing. Thank you. And I really liked, especially today, having them little moments where I got to be a leader and support like Etsuko and Kazumi a little bit. So
It was so sweet.
It
All
was
the
so
little huggy
good.
moments.
Yeah, I liked being able to do that. So thank you.
Mhm.
Jess, before I do the big wrap up, the wonderful DM, the person who makes all this all happen, the one that we are all grateful to, the amazing artist who does all the artwork.
I do things on the internet. Wow, this was good. The dirty little secret is I definitely prepped all of this like in 3 hours last night.
Hey.
I
That's
spend a
pretty
lot
good.
of time thinking about it, and then I spew it all out onto a sheet and call it a day.
All I just heard then was a testament to your skill. Is that what everyone else heard?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Okay.
Exactly what I did.
Clearly I like JRPGs, and I like to run games like JRPGs, so that's what I do. This was good. You guys did so great. I love watching your weird banter. I feel like I'm basically watching a Japanese flavored Slayers episode every single time because y'all are just a bunch of crazy murder hobos with food. And it's delightful. 14-year-old me is really happy right now. And I think this was just all good. There were so many little moments peppered throughout that were awesome. And it's nice to see how I like seeing how the party is starting to interact with each other and like seeing the dynamic between each of you grow and sort of start to figure out what that used to be and what it's turning into.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was great. And you guys killed the big bad boss. You put down a terrible, terrible person.
And you know what? When you gave that big attack, I thought we weren't gonna do it. Like, after that one attack, I was like, oh, we'll let one hit. 6! Sickness? What the fuck? Like,
That was like I was freaking out because I had like one hit point left. That's why I was like, ooh, Arashi needs to freaking heal.
Yeah, that was scary.
yeah, you weren't getting another attack in. Like, every time. Now one. Now one. Now one.
Yeah, wow.
Burn
Ooh, all
through
the
all of 'em.
donations.
Can we
Again,
give a shout out to the donations?
Yeah.
Yes.
those donations were
Yeah.
amazing, and
Drake.
wow, they did some crazy shit for the battle. That was great.
It was amazing.
So me, I'm Little Cup of Joe. Pretty much anywhere you look on the internet, that is more than likely going to be me. But mostly look for me on Twitter and Twitch. I play in a bunch of TTRPG things. I'm on Off the Table on Mondays for Grant Ellis's Invisible Sun stuff with Summer and Kiena and all these amazing people. On Tuesdays, I play Vampire the Masquerade on Encounter Roleplay. I still don't know how to play the game, but whatever. I'm role-playing. It's fine. Saturdays, I am on Anaris' channel. We alternate between a Dungeon World campaign and a Ryutama game where I play in it and do not run it. And I have a few things that are going to be happening on my channel soon.
You've been teasing us with, like, there might be announcements the last few weeks, Jess. I mean,
Okay,
can we
so
have anything? Can we have a little something? A little
there will
tasty?
be on October 19th, we're doing a Monster of the Week one-shot in the style of Japanese horror adventure games.
Oh my god.
So, Anaris, E. Trevery, Soft Signal, and a good friend of mine, Lynn Morris. She does some cool stuff on the Twitch with builder games and things. They will all be a bunch of Japanese high school kids trying to evade their death in their haunted school.
That is what I didn't realize I needed in my life. That's amazing.
So that'll be October 19th on my channel. Look for that. I will keep retweeting the promo stuff, so you'll see it.
What a perfect way to spend the day before the next academy, which I am currently finalizing.
Woo.
Poster and release things to be released soon. So yeah. Yeah, so we should do my outro stuff. The first thing I will say is about the Academy. Because we're now full-time, I'm changing the Academy open day thing around a little bit. So where in the past the Academy open day was all about getting loads of different people in, getting new players in and all that sort of thing. Now with our free viewer games a week, we got your players covered, okay? you want to come and play RPGs for the first time, we got you covered. 12 slots a week. Just give me a DM, we'll get you a game. So with that in mind, I'm now making the Academy Open Days more about giving new DMs a chance. So the Academy Open Day now, I DM the first game. I don't know why I do that, but it's mainly me trying to get some more big hooks into the channel, I guess. With some new people, get people in to come and help us develop some small people. And then after that, I think I can release this now. Yeah, I probably can. We're gonna have 3 of the newer DMs. First of all, we're gonna have Chorus coming along to do a meat grinder style game. Then we're gonna have NPC Brion to do a game. I believe it'll be our first time DMing on stream. And then lastly, we will have Jess, or Burst of Hope, from the Greyhawk channel game, coming on to do a Cypher System game. Jess is a slight anomaly in that she grew up with Cypher System instead of D&D. So she actually knows that better than D&D, so
Wow.
she's a new DM coming to do Cypher System, which is a strange thing. Normally, yeah, you know how it normally goes.
How long has Cypher System been around?
Long enough, apparently.
Okay.
Or at least, sorry, when I say grew up, I mean grew
It was
as
her first.
as an roleplay gamer. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I should get on to doing some, and we're already planning the next one for November as well. So there we go. So I should do my actual outro stuff. Here are my social links. Get in the Discord where you can find all the information about all that wonderful stuff. Twitter is where you need to DM me if you want to get in one of them player games during the week, and I'll get you in a game. Simple as that. There might be a bit of a wait, but you will get a game. Just send me a DM and we'll sort it out. Drake, I see you in chat. I'm going to talk to you afterwards because I have not got you a game yet. I need to. YouTube, follow me right now, but don't turn on notifications. Or do, and suffer. Up to you. We're now full time. Your donations today have been amazing. We're like over 3/4 of the way to our goal with 12 days to go. You guys, wow. I don't even know what to say about that. We also have Patreon. We also have merchandise if you guys want other ways to support us. You can also support us by supporting our sponsors. We've got Mage Hand Press, who's been chucking donations out today in the game. They are doing the Dark Matter system, which you can see on our Thursday game, which is also a viewer game. So if you're new to D&D and you want to try out D&D in space instead of regular old D&D, if regular old D&D doesn't do your thing, but D&D in space might, come and try it out. You can also see the free 30-page preview and the pre-ordered links there, and that will all fit in very comfortably with your player's handbook. And also we have Bird in the Storm Publishing. There's their Twitter. There's their Teespring merch. They mostly do things for charity. They're an amazing bunch. Tallschool and Bird, if you guys don't already know them,
Awesome people.
do get to know them. They're amazing. They are, right? And I just punched my mic, but that's okay. Also, we have a competition. As of about half an hour before the stream went live, I tweeted a new competition to get some more Rainbow Pride dice. So if you want your Rainbow Pride dice, get in that competition. This one is shorter. I'm not doing it for a whole month because honestly I was getting bored of it. We're going to do it for a month, for 2 weeks this time. So you have a fortnight to get in and get your dice. That is one of 2 sets to give away. So I'll still be giving away dice for a month, but in 2-week breaks rather than one big one. And also because I keep forgetting to actually run the competition. So if I make them shorter, I'll get them. Yeah. That's everything from me. What I didn't do is ask you guys for a war cry during the thing. And can anyone? So let's do it around chat. Can you remember anything that was particularly good to be used as a war cry from this session? A raid war cry?
Oh my goodness.
What was the main line you said, Anna, in your death thing? Like, what was the?
That you'll never hurt any other woman again.
That's
That's
dark.
a bit deep, isn't it? Like, we can't go
Heavy
raid
to
Madame
go in.
Gandalf and be
Yeah.
like, you'll never hurt another woman again.
Oh my god.
Probably not the best one.
Holy plate.
What
You
about
could
Holy
say
Plate?
we're here
Holy
for
Plate.
snacks.
Holy Plate, I like it. Let's do Holy
Yeah.
Plate.
Oh, what were you gonna say?
What
Emma?
was it?
I was just saying that we're here for snacks.
We're here for snacks.
Holy Plate. We're here for
We're-
snacks.
We're here to kick ass and eat gyoza.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Here to kick ass and eat gyoza.
Yes.
We're all out of gyoza.
So I'm typing that out for you all now. So nice and easy.
Also, the rainbow dice are amazing, and y'all should enter in.
Yeah.
Do it. Do it.
I just did it right now during your outro, Scrat. We're her to kick.
Hey, look.
Oh, whoops.
No,
Well-
it's canon now.
Well, you can tweet that if you want. I'm correcting to here.
There we go.
Right.
We good.
There we go.
Shoot. Wait, I'm not good yet. I'm not good yet.
We good, fam. Well, I'll start the raid countdown
There's
anyway
still-
because it
yeah.
takes a second.
True.
Yep.
They're still cool down.
Well, actually, they've changed the cooldown now, so it only takes. No, it helps if you spell raid right. Unfortunately,
That does help, actually.
Maybe.
unfortunately, Twitch can't tell me the radii of Madame Gandalf, which I think is a bit rude. There we go. So yeah, now the new raid thing, it does like a 10-second countdown, and then you get to click raid now. So rather than getting cut off all the time, we can actually control when we go. So I have time to say that now we're full time. We run shows Monday to Thursday, 1 p.m., 6 p.m., and 10 p.m. EST. We also run shows tomorrow on Friday at 1 p.m. EST over on the Greyhawk channel. And this week, every alternate week over here, doing a stream we do with Off the Table, who do the alternate weeks, Lady Blackbird. I probably made that more confusing than I need to do. But anyway, keep evoking emotions. We'll see you next week. Stay weeb, you guys. Catch you later. Bye!
Bye.
Bye.